Welcome in, everyone. We're just going to give a couple of minutes for people to filter in. Oh, Blight, you're going to love the bingo card when you see it. You've already hit, like, 2 spaces on it. Hello, Dweb. Hello, Sword Dog. Hello, Raptor. Hello, Rack. Hello, Jamboree. I'm like butchering everyone's names because you know when you see like names online, and also Flicky's here. Hi, Flicky.
Hi.
You know how you see like people's names written down all the time, but like it comes time to actually like say them out loud, and you just like, wait, how do I say this?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a friend who leans into that a lot, where the way that his name is spelled online would make you sound like, or it seems when you first read it, that it's read like the letters O-Z, right? But then you hear him introduce himself, and he says, "Hi, I'm Ozzy," but everybody calls him O-Z, and when you ask him how it's pronounced, he just goes, it's whatever. So I just feel like eternally, no matter how I pronounce it, I'm always mispronouncing his name, and it is a curse.
Well, Flicky, thank you for doing this with me.
Of course.
I've taken it upon myself to become a professional house heckler. Why don't you establish some of your credentials? Have you ever lived in a house before?
Why, yes. I have, in fact, lived in houses for a vast majority of my life. When I was growing up, I grew up in a kind of one-floor ranch house. It was very flat, one level. That was intentional. My brother's in a wheelchair, so we wanted a house that was very easy for him to get around in.
Makes sense, yeah.
Then I went for a couple of years of apartment living, and right now, me and my wife, we bought our current house. It is, you might call it a townhouse, you might call it a row home. It is an attached house that we've currently bought. And it's been interesting being a homeowner and having like the experience of figuring out everything. And I've got some insight into the house hunting process through it. And yes, now moldless, true.
And to not to spoil anything, but I believe at least one of the houses we're seeing tonight, I think you have a personal connection to.
Yes, so I have on the docket, I'm not sure if we'll get to everything, but about half of my houses are houses that I considered during the house search that we had now.
Yeah. Well, yes, as anyone who's watching the stream, you may notice above my head, we do have a bingo card. The bingo card is made up entirely of things that we have seen in previous anomalous property streams. I will talk through them just to kind of highlight what we've got here. Luxury cars, that's self-explanatory. These rich assholes that own these houses love showing off their Bugattis and Lamborghinis. I think
really do. They don't come with the house,
They
man.
don't come with the house. No, to be fair, I think sometimes it's the real estate guys as well. They're like, oh, it makes the place look more expensive if you got a Lambo in the driveway. The you-know-what room is because I'm not sure if you're allowed to write sex on Twitch. So I thought... thank you for the follow. Mars, thank you. And Sword Dog as well, thank you.
Hi, Mora.
Live, laugh, love. You could be a multi-millionaire, you still hang that shit up in your kitchen. Blank TVs, for some reason real estate agents hate blank TVs, but you can't put anything copyrighted up. So typically it's either a stock photo of an animal, or more likely it's a picture of the house that you're currently in on the TV. Look out for that. Houses that are made up entirely of glass and mirrors, I like to call those giant magnifying glasses, because it's like as soon as it hits like 2:30 p.m. every day, like the light hits at the right angle and just vaporizes whoever's inside. Hitman gameplay, that's for houses that look like they're levels from the World of Assassination Hitman games. It's hard to explain that one, you just know it when you see it.
You will know it when
you know it when you see it. AstroTurf, because money doesn't buy real grass sometimes, especially if you live in one of the godforsaken states that doesn't get rain. Security system, self-explanatory. The more insane and prevalent, the better. Lasers, cameras, motion detectors, anything like that.
Who are you people?
Oh, thank you very much. Terminator's cousin, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow, lad.
I'm dangerously close to 500. We might hit that tonight.
You are. I think you're hitting it this stream.
Yeah, maybe. Toilet and fart humor, because it's always funny. Fun fact, the oldest recorded joke in the world is a fart joke.
Yep.
House looks sick. That's another vibe-based one. if the house looks like it's in pain, we mark that one off. Hi, Royce. Carpeted bathroom. Again, surprising how often that comes up. Don't...
Yeah, just mold factories.
Yeah, or it just something to soak up the piss, I guess. Jamboree, thank you for the follow. Blood
Thanks,
money.
Cass.
This is in response to the Oklahoma house that we saw last stream, the one paid for with defense contractor money.
Yup.
This one will be hard to prove, but if it looks like it's funded by blood money,
there's a vibe to it.
There's a vibe to it, yeah. Conversation pit. Flicky, are you familiar with what a conversation pit is?
I am someone who really adores like the 1970s kitsch, like
Okay.
Ron Burgundy house aesthetic kind of thing. I do love me a good conversation pit.
You've seen a conversation pit or two in your time then. Yeah, okay. Also known as the thing that kills you when you get up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water and you just fall into the pit.
You just fall into it. Yeah, it's like you're on like some kind of piece of Star Wars Imperial architecture. No handrails, anything. You just fall right in.
It's the Star Destroyer bridge. Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
But it's filled with like drinking glasses and shit in it. So that's like shrapnel when you fall in. Artwork face censored. All right. So I think a lot of these real estate sites have automatic algorithms that censor faces. However, it's not advanced enough to tell if it's looking at a human being or if it's looking at a statue or a painting. So if we see that comes up. One of the houses we looked at, they had a bunch of statues of the Buddha. Every single Buddha had their face censored.
You got to keep their identity secret.
You got to keep their identity.
It's like a superhero.
Yeah, absolutely. Neighborhood eyesore, the writing on that one's a bit small. That's mostly for if we have any house where we see how it fits into its neighborhood. If it doesn't fit into the neighborhood at all, that's neighborhood eyesore. Racism, self-explanatory.
Surprising amount, especially if it's like a grandma house.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
They've got like stuff that they bought in like the 40s and we're like, it's cute. What do you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Anti-poor people gate that is actually separate to security because I think people like the optics and the presence that a good solid gate gives.
Yep.
Does a Confederate flag mark that down?
I would say so. I would count that.
I would count that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Egypt space because these people love Egypt rooms. I don't know why. It's just something about ancient Egypt.
I don't know what it is. It's something about the vibe just calls out to people with a net worth in the 5 figures or higher. I don't know.
Yeah, you just like you look at your house, you're like that needs a sarcophagus in it.
Hey, congrats on 500, Gachman.
Oh shit! Wait, who was my 500th? Hang on, let me check the activity log. That was Jamboree. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for the.
Thank you, Cass.
You are my 500 follower. Thank you so much. Man cave again, self-explanatory.
Yep.
Pinball tables, bars, bean bags. Cap gun. Thank you for the follow.
Thanks, Cap.
7+ bathrooms. This is a very American thing. I live in a country where, unless you're in like a mansion, it's like 2, maybe 3 bathrooms max. I don't know what it is with Americans and bathrooms.
I don't either. I'm in a 3-bedroom house of which we are using 2 as offices, and they're all on the same floor.
Wait, you use the bathroom as an office?
What? the only I could. I might mount a TV.
I was going to say, do you have a desk in front of the toilet so you can like multitask?
I could. I really should.
Can
actually, that's optimizing efficiency.
Can you Germa it? Can you like Germa Diablo to it? Yeah.
So in this house, there are 3 bedrooms on the same floor. On this one floor, there are 2 bathrooms, and then there is a half bath in front of the front door. And before we bought this place, the owners were working on putting in another half bath. This was going to be a house with 3 beds and 4 toilets. And I don't
I can
know
believe-
what the real game plan was there.
One of the ones we saw, it was either the first or the second stream, had, I think it was 10 beds, 12 baths.
Jesus.
And that was the house that was full of dog stuff. So I can only assume that 2 of those were for the dogs.
Are they expecting people to all shit at the same time every day?
But that's what I'm wondering. Is like, why do you have so many? Like, it got to the point where part of me is wondering, is this like a tax thing? Is this like a building code thing?
You know, it actually, weirdly enough, is. That is,
Really?
like, we're going to finish that half bath because it does wonders for resale value, weirdly enough.
Oh, okay.
Like, the higher the number of bathrooms, that's like that's one of the first numbers that people look at. And past a point, if you're looking at these kinds of houses that we're looking at today, more is better if you are in that
okay.
mindset. And so if you have more, it's just like, oh, it must be really convenient. I'm never too far from a bathroom. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of the British equivalent of that is through several periods of our history, we had window taxes. So the amount of tax you paid on a property was how many windows you had. So there's a lot of very expensive looking houses that have bricked in window frames where it looks like a window should be there, but it's just brick, because a guy looked at that and was like, well, I could have natural light and air in this room, but I don't want to pay an extra £1 a year on tax, right? So they just brick it up. Once you start looking for that, you see it everywhere.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
River Rock veneer. This kind of lends into house looks sick. I hate River Rock veneers. They look disgusting. It looks like the house has some kind of skin condition.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's for those that don't know what that is, that's the like smooth, like if you picture rocks on the bed of a river, it's that like laid into like a wall or like a fireplace or something. It looks like cat shit. If you've seen the infamous cat house that's like in New Mexico somewhere, that's full of river rock stuff.
Yep. And it looks like you can buy it for like $20 at whatever department store.
Cheap.
It always looks plastic and cheap.
Yeah, it looks cheap. It looks like plastic even when it's real. Also, I did just want to say thank you to Doozy and Danny Likes Trains for the follow.
Hey, thanks Danny, and thanks Doozy.
Amateur art comes up surprisingly often. This is artwork that has clearly been made by a inhabitant of the house.
Yep.
Either the owner, a significant other, maybe one of their children. Again, you can kind of tell it when you see it. Ghost or demon. You never know when to expect those. Those just show up. If we see a ghost or a demon, and grandma's hoard, that kind of ties into racism. That's any kind of grandma type hoarding. Specifically, you could tell when a grandma hoards stuff. You'll go into the room that's full of like lamps or dolls.
It is most often in like a side bedroom or sometimes like on a weird corner of the kitchen.
Yes, yeah, very much so. But yeah, that's our bingo card. We're not going to do that for one property. We're going to see if we can get that like kind of like as an amalgamation by the end of the stream.
Yep, this is over the course of things.
Spezard, thank you.
Thanks, Bez.
And I thought I would change things up, and our first property is actually in the United Kingdom because America can't have the monopoly on insane maximalist houses.
We're just very good at it. We don't have exclusive rights to it.
Exactly. So this is this is in Middlesbrough for £500,000. I think in terms of conversion, this will be probably about 800k American, 800 USD. And
Azzy used to live in Middlesbrough, huh?
Oh,
Did
really?
you see this house?
Oh,
Did
Azzy,
you ever pass by this cottage?
Is this your house, Azzy? Well, we'll be able to tell once we go inside. So yeah, unfortunately, there's no full screen scroll on this, so we'll just have to stay in this. And I actually think this looks quite charming, aside from the witch goat head on the.
That is inviting ghosts and demons. There could be potential to see one as we go.
Yeah. Also, Chad, if you see anything that we missed that should be on the bingo cards in here or in any of the listings, please let me know.
I really dig I am a sucker for warmth. I love warm
It's
colors.
very warm. Yeah.
It's very warm, but the floor under that stove and everything there, which is probably not a functional stove looking at it, is probably decoration. It looks like a fireplace.
No, yeah, that looks real to me. It looks like the chimney is flush into the wall. Because
that would make sense.
Because the guard in front of that is a spark catcher.
Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that would be there for everyone then.
my grandma had one of those. So,
the floor under it is interesting.
yeah, that's just so if it does throw any sparks, it doesn't burn the house down. You need stone.
Oh, of
under
course.
that. Yeah.
But it's something about the clash against like the clean white wood, and then all of a sudden you just have like flat square tile stone.
Yeah.
That's hitting me a little weird.
If that was a darker shade of wood, I feel like that
100%.
would fit more. Although I do like the statue of the little bulldog there.
I'm digging the decor in general, except for goat head.
Except for the goat head, which is it's a uniquely rancid element of the room that otherwise actually looks okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bird cage in the first. Oh yeah, there is a bird cage. Well, that's so you know that there's no carbon monoxide in the room coming out the fireplace.
That is purely a functional parrot.
Yeah,
that is there only to be a warning signal and nothing else.
Because the thing is like if you get a wood stove fitted now, you need a carbon monoxide detector. Depending on how long ago this was fitted, they may not have one, so that may be what the bird is there for. We don't know.
It's true. We don't know.
Oh, and cow and chicken and pig cushions. Yep. These couches look good though. Like they look like they make a lot of noise when you sit on them, but they look really comfy.
Oh yeah. I'm a fan of the urns sitting in the back along the ceiling line there. That's pretty nice. You've got the entire family lineage up there.
You got this. Jeez. you got the nice circular window with the wicker.
Looking out at what? Hang on. Go back to the front of the house real quick. Can we see that window in the front? No, I can't. Oh, I want to know what that's looking out at. I feel like it's looking out at the house.
This might be the back of the house. Even though it's a living room, this might be the back of the house. Okay.
Still a fan of the general space.
Please close the door.
with this abstract sheep in front of castle.
It looks like the painting of Jesus in Spain where like the old lady touched it. It looks like, oh my god, it's like the sheep version of that. Yeah.
This was her first attempt. This was her first outing at art.
Do we think this is amateur art? Amateur art.
Oh, I
think that counts.
I don't know if it is. Oh, I don't know.
You think that's from like a tourist trap somewhere?
I feel like this is something that you would buy from like a local. Like this is definitely something somebody made. I don't know if I would go so far as to say it was one of the occupants of the house, but if we're just counting that as a local art, I feel like they've definitely picked this up from somewhere. No,
I feel like it's got to be whoever lives there made it. I agree. Looking at it now, because you can see it's like a tapestry. It's got like you can see the
that's
stitching.
What's selling it for me.
That was bought from like a small town arts and crafts fair somewhere, or like a market. I've been in that kind of place exactly. You can kind of almost see it's kind of behind Flicky here. There's like a little porcelain castle here. Like these are arts and craftsy people. You got the plates. You've got like these little. It's very eclectic. There's a lot of like. I don't think they're too concerned about like a unifying theme. It's more just. Oh, this looks nice.
That they've picked up over time.
Absolutely. It got a little air freshener up there. I don't know how useful that's going to be up there.
I like the completely non-functional white church window kind of mirror they've got on the wall behind the TV there.
That you can see nothing in. Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
That you'd have to like position yourself laboriously to see anything in.
Again, more leather.
Yeah,
I kind of
into leather.
I like it, but I've noticed all the tables and all the settees of like sofas are all at an angle. Everything's angled. Significant
downgrade on the TV in this space.
And very 70s stone pillar here.
Yeah. This was. Whoa. Are you seeing this like? Yeah.
The disgusting cake frosting ceiling.
Oh boy,
it's a choice.
That is fondant through and through.
This is
I'm a big fan. Do you see that red brick to the right? That is definitely not original construction brick that was added in at some point afterward to fill a space. Oh gosh, there's a lot going on in this one.
Yeah, this actually looks like you're in a gingerbread house in this room.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would want to go for a lick if I'm honest. I would try it.
I think you would die. There's probably asbestos or fiberglass up there. I wouldn't.
True. Has a little bit of extra texture.
Anything extra here that we can see? No, it's more of the same. I think.
I really hate the flat, extra fluffy rug against what looks like mosaic tile. There's just so much. There's so many. Okay.
Oh, it looks like.
Imagine you're playing The Sims, right?
Yeah.
And think of how many times you would have to select a different material for every wall, floor, and everything on every surface you see in this frame. There are
Absolutely.
like 5 different walls. There is an extremely loud floor with a very downy, like raised carpet or rug on it. Oh boy.
For me, it's the dichotomy of a very nice looking red leather. That's a very classy looking sofa.
It is.
And you're like, fuck it. Furry pillows.
Yep. The rug has spread to the couch.
Yes, absolutely. I don't like it. It's like you get something that's really nice and tasteful, and then you just like put some tacky looking shit on it. No, I'm not a fan. Anyway,
whoa,
this is a really depressing looking conservatory. I like the very sad looking teddy bear.
Yeah, this is where we're starting to get into potential hauntings.
Yes, I do, however, like the cannon.
You gotta train them early, you know.
Okay. Oh shit, we lost the. Hang on, we lost the bingo card. There we go. Okay. Question: does the cannon count as a security system?
I don't know if it. I'm looking at the material on the base of that cannon, like the actual brick that it is laying on top of. I don't know if this was ever a functional cannon or if this was decorational.
Okay, all right.
I don't know enough to say whether it is a security system. If that thing was primed, loaded, and I knew for a fact it would fire off, I'd give that to you.
Okay. If it was, though, that could also count as Hitman gameplay.
Rue, that is absolutely like one of the special like challenge kills.
Yeah, you would need to like loosen a light fixture somewhere and it makes the target stand in front of the cannon. Absolutely.
I'm with Bal that the rocking chair does look like it would move at night. Oh, get me out of here.
It moves at night and the teddy bear is sat in it as well. Yeah. Oh,
whoa.
Censored artwork.
Yep, censored artwork. We got it. I wish I could see it better because I can't quite tell what it is. I feel like it could tick a couple other boxes if we got a good look at it, but not from here.
Well, I mean, what would your reaction be if it actually just looks like that?
It's just JPEG artifacts in your kitchen.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you're like, you get an expert to look at it. It's like, no, that's a reproduction. Oh, how can you tell? Oh, it's artifacting. Look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
This has been this is a reprint.
It's a reprint. You can tell by how compressed it is.
Oh yeah. What is that mysterious brown object behind the cabinets in the ceiling? Do you see what I'm talking about?
That is
above. Not the beam, not the beam. That.
Well, that's not a beam either. That's a log. It's round. You see it?
Of course. But it looks like someone's got like a corn dog just hanging out on the ceiling above there. Do you see what I'm talking about?
I do. It looks like it looks like a tribble. It
does look like a tribble.
They
got tribbles in this house.
It's a tribble. Yeah. Well, we got Star Trek in already. Good job, everyone. I also like the trilby hanging up on the beam.
Yep. I had to think about what that was at first. I couldn't quite tell. That is indeed someone just like you have to reach very high to put your hat up there after you get home from a long day at work.
That's a load-bearing trilby.
Of course, if you take that down, the whole operation is going to come apart. You got to be careful with that thing.
You take that thing off, the whole house starts trembling, and they're like, "Oh, put that back on." Yeah. I also like the tiny little studio lights up there that do nothing.
I know. They're lighting up that toaster space very aggressively.
Mm-hmm. And also, can we just give a shout out to how much of a fucking nightmare this room is to dust? You've got on top of this.
There are so many nooks and crannies.
Yes, and also leopard print at the stairs. If you can just about see that.
Oh boy.
Yep. I should have put leopard print on the bingo card. And also,
there's a lot.
Shout out to the clock that is facing upwards and away from you, so you can't read it.
You have to stand on your tippy toes to see what time it is. If it's anywhere between 20 and 40.
Well, between the hat and the clock, the guy that lives here may just be 8 feet tall.
It's true. We could build a case for this, I think.
I think we could build a case for this.
Who else could dust up there, you know?
Oh,
Ooh. Oh.
What is going?
Green stove and oven, or sorry, green oven back there. It looks like,
and a magical fairy grotto in the kitchen. By the looks of it,
they definitely got Fae living in there. There are a couple of pixie creatures hanging out back there,
and a carving from like Trajan's column. I don't know what that is back there. Luigi kitchen. I can see this being Hobbit core though as well.
100%.
The wall as well is made of the same cake frosting that the ceiling is in the other room.
Yep, that's fondant. Ooh.
Okay, I will give props. I like that they have the fire blanket.
Yeah, very smart. I will give them for a cute little thing. They really leaned into that green. They've got the green mugs. They've got the green spice rack. They've got the green salt and pepper grinders to the left. I will give them props on leaning into the green.
I actually can't fault this kitchen too much. I actually quite like this kitchen.
I do too. As long as you ignore how much is going on in certain quadrants of it, I like the broad idea of this kitchen.
I like the cookbooks that are too high up to reach. Those are nice.
Well, I mean, not for 8 foot tall Johnson.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. This is Shaq's house. This is his getaway house in Middlesbrough. The only thing that I'm thinking of is the fire blanket is very close to the stove.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that was a lesson learned. I think there was an incident.
Is this a very early glass cooktop? Is that glass?
That might be an induction hob, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, so look, I mean,
I don't think it's as old as it looks. I think that the rest of the unit is made to look vintage, but that looks like an induction hob to me. Or is it a cover?
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's a cover. It could be. It might be.
Oh, here's
Hi, Nemo.
Here's the beautiful. Oh, here's the beautiful Hobbit fairy grotto, and I like the tally marks scratched into the bricks here. Don't know what that is. Yeah. That's how many times. He really messed up behind the stove. He was like, "Oh, there goes another roast burned beyond repair." That's another blanket. Get another one out of storage.
Is this water or is this like lacquer? No, that's running water.
That's running water. This is a water feature in the kitchen. Yeah, absolutely.
At least it's running, because if it wasn't, this would be the biggest like sludge and grime producer in the kitchen. Number of gnomes cooked.
I was about to read that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you get a kitchen fire. You get the bucket. You run to the grotto, the water feature, and there you go.
That's genius.
I'm also going to say I don't think this quite counts for River Rock veneer.
I agree. This is its own distinct feature.
Oh, hey, Treg. Okay, well, this looks normal. It looks normal to me. This looks like a kitchen. It's not nice, but
but it's a kitchen. There's not too much to really pick at in here.
No, not really. This, however,
and here we are.
Here we are. Hang on, we've got a better angle. Here we go.
Oh. I know that is chainmail hanging from up there, but at first I really did think that was just a petrified t-shirt.
That is chainmail and a helmet. We have the chests. We have the dead flowers hanging from the roof.
Yep. Excuse me, I prefer dried.
Dried, of course. And the haunted suit of armor that chases you around at night.
True. There is a very tiny beady pair of eyes that follows you from the left side of the room to the right when you walk past it.
Now, the only thing I'm wondering, and hear me out on this, there's a lot of tea and coffee stuff in this bedroom.
Yeah.
I think this is an Airbnb.
That is a lot of these places, actually. There is a not insignificant portion of these homes that are being sold as rental properties that you then inherit and then take care of. A lot of the bigger mansions that have way too many bathrooms, that is another purpose of them, is just to be like, everybody gets a space when you are filling this place with 25 people all splitting a week of rental in it.
Yeah, I mean, because as well, we've got the heater, we've got the tea and coffee stuff, we've got the coats that are hung up in the bedroom rather than like in like the landing or whatever.
Yeah.
And like a trash can here.
Yeah.
I feel like someone lives out of this room, or people rent it for like a couple days at a time. You know, like they're in the area.
I'm leaning more toward that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of the tiny little pelt that covers none of the floor space. The white one, not the leopard one, right next to the just dead in the middle. Like there's nothing being covered by that.
Absolutely. I also forgot to put this on the bingo card. The cuck chair. We do have a nice cuck chair in here. Yep.
Loud and clear. Very present.
We do have a nice observation chair. Yes.
Your view is a little obstructed by the luggage that is
the
stacked
luggage
at the end of your
the luggage with the wizard hat on top of it.
Mirror that's a little too high to be functional.
Yes. Well, no, not if you're Shaq. You can see it to that.
True.
Yeah.
This is his home.
This is where Shaq lives. Absolutely. Shaq when he's at the Renaissance Fair.
I want to know what these doors are.
Jam Sponge. Thank you.
Very early. Thanks, Jam.
I also like the little guy hanging up here.
He's just a friend.
He's just a friend. He comes through the room.
Wow. Does this bath count as a conversation pit? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm not in great shape, but I'm not like mobility impaired. I would struggle to get in and out of that bath.
100%. You would have to like climb with your arms and legs.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be able to step out of this. And you're right next to the toilet. I feel like there has been at least one instance of somebody stumbling in drunk to this room and falling into that tub.
Are those lights on the ceiling?
Oh my god, I think those might be lights on the ceiling.
But they don't work?
Maybe they're just not on. Maybe
but there is light.
There
is light in this room.
There is. I think it looks like the light is coming from like a... No, you can see there's some studio lights at the very top of the frame.
I don't think I bet those haven't worked in years.
Right. There's a single pot light in the ceiling that you can see is lit like right there.
Yeah, up there. Yeah.
That's what's doing all the heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
What a horror... Frog.
Frog.
Hello, Frog.
That man's face is covered with splashback. That needs a clean.
This is, if you put this in a Nickelodeon hotel, this would be perfect because this could actually pass as like a SpongeBob bathroom.
Oh yeah. It is just so cohesive. Like there's no cohesion from room to room.
Yeah. Can we count how many boats are in this room? We have 1, 2, 3. I'm 4.
4, yeah.
There are 4. There are no less than 4. Maybe more if we turn around.
There looks like a fifth one in the top of the boat on the left side of the frame. It looks like there's a tiny ship model there.
That is a ship model. We have 5 boats in this frame.
Oh my god, this is. I don't know what there's a rug on a rug, by the way, in front of the bath. We have double layered rugs.
You don't want to get the rug wet.
No, of course. You gotta get your rug. That prevents the other rug from getting wet. Oh my god. And now just like what looks like a relatively average bungalow bedroom.
Does this count as racism?
Like, no,
we've got
the poor taste before
we've got the feather stuff. We've got the grass stuff on the ceiling. We've got the zebra pattern.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't go all the way yet.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. With a tiny little dragon up there.
Oh,
see that? Yeah.
Adorable. This is it's garish, but it's not too. Why with the carpet?
You look at the carpet. I'm looking at the wallpaper.
Oh, it's just everything. There's. I think they heard the word accent wall and we're like, every wall's got to be an accent wall.
I also like the stock photo painting that looks like you're about to get hit by traffic.
Yep. This is, you get teleported in mid-sleep into like the middle of Times Square and a yellow cab takes your ass out.
It's like you're playing Myst and you click on that, but you just instantly get, it's like a trap option. You just instantly get killed by a taxi cab. Yeah. I like the corner table that doesn't fit so you could just see through it.
Yeah. I like that you can tell that you're in the UK because of the phone boxes up there, the police boxes they've got on the wall.
Nothing says the UK like old-fashioned red style phone boxes, London bus, and New York taxi cabs.
Of course,
that all says the United Kingdom to me.
100%, 100%.
I hate this. This is the worst room so far. I hate this.
It's just ugly.
I think this is. Oh, this is the Christmas room. There we go.
This is storage. Unless, do we count those trash bags? Are we getting into hoarder territory? Do you see those trash bags, or is this just where they throw everything extra?
I think it's just where they throw everything extra. I don't think this is grandma hoarder yet. That is a horrible looking bed though. This room's just. I don't know how much of this is just my monitor. No, I think this room's just dirty.
It is. It is. It's old. It just has the furniture within it is not, but the room itself is just screaming like I need upkeep.
This is a room you look at a picture of it, you can smell it. You know.
Yeah.
But
got that mildew coming through.
Oh. Wait, did we miss a stain on the floor? We did.
Yeah, the little one. Yep, right there.
There it is. All right, thank you, Salty.
Oh, back to loud.
Another.
Oh, this is behind the couch.
Oh, it is. And we have another friend sat in a chair. Maybe that's what happened to the previous occupants.
It could be. They've all just been hexed by a witch and turned into these plushes that are laying throughout the space.
You know what? If we've not seen Shaq in a while, that's why. I would like to give a shout out to how faded the carpet is in this one spot here.
You can tell where they put their feet while they were working.
I wonder if it's that, or that might be light damage.
Oh,
because there's a wall outside. I think when the sunlight comes in, it hits the carpet just right there. You know.
They've got that green shade like bank lamp that they've got in front of the desk. Yep. Classic.
Absolutely. And we have some nice fabric on top of the radiator. Because oh wait, there's that circular window. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think the two circular windows might look at each other. I think you might look out of the house. This is just a what? What house is this in? Is this the same house? This is.
Hey, friend. We have friend. Who is this?
This is the homeowner. This is who you speak to and sign the paperwork with.
I used to be 8 feet tall and got every Renaissance fair in the land.
Until I came across and accidentally insulted this old woman in the local pub.
The witch. I fought with her over the lost sheep tapestry in the market, and she hexed me.
I got the tapestry, but at what cost?
Another frog. We got another frog.
Another frog. They love their bathroom frogs.
Every bathroom must have a frog.
I don't have too much to say about this one. It is a little slapdash, but it is the most modern space in the entire house.
I will say, especially compared to maybe some of the other houses we look in tonight, you can't deny this one is lived in. Someone lives here. And
100%. Yeah.
I think that's a bonus, because you see a lot of these, and it's like, I don't picture anyone who lives here. I will say another tiny light bulb that is not working. There.
Yep.
Because
could have replaced one little bulb.
No, it's above the bath. It's too much of a pain. Just leave it. Unless
I agree with
that could be a vent.
I like this. Could be a vent. Very, very inefficient vent if that's the case. And now we're back into like you need to clean the grout in your wall really badly, guys.
And more fabric in the bidet. Why not?
Yep. It's just a shelf when you're not using it.
Yeah. Well.
God.
There's lots of.
This is another dirty looking room. Wow, they just have that brush just attached to the wall. Is that what that is?
I think that's a shower.
Oh, it could be.
But
yeah,
there's
a different color of the yeah.
There's a lot of low hanging showers. I think a lot of old people live here.
I think so.
Yeah.
This would be a really difficult thing to get into and out of if you were old, though. That other tub, the deeper sort of rounded tub, that would be. And then here you would bump your head against stuff.
That cabinet, forget about it. You're not getting anything out of that. Yeah.
Nope. You know how you got to contort yourself to get access to that? Nice garden.
Yeah, the tree looks like it's photoshopped in somehow.
It's got a weird slant to it. The roots are gonna start messing up the bricks in a couple of years.
AstroTurf.
Oh, they got the AstroTurf.
We got the AstroTurf.
Why?
Well, you're in Middlesbrough. You're not in like New York City. There's plenty of grass, but AstroTurf, it counts.
Gosh, brick collection. Man, it's the space itself is not too bad, but then you just have like weird choices. And here we are.
And the construction site.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They saved these for last. They really wanted to be like, all right. right, well, we gotta show this part to you, but
you can't see this from the street. It's fine, but not only is this a construction site, it's a weathered-looking construction site.
It really is.
The money ran out.
Yeah. They had ideas, they had plans, and then they just never finished it. That is a very temporary roof. Yeah.
Gate. Wow, I was not expecting to get 3 this
right
early
off the
on.
bat.
Yeah, anti-poor people gate, or something that you have the code on for the Airbnb.
Rue, is there a keypad? It doesn't look like there's a keypad. I think this is physical. I think this is, you need to get like an actual mechanism there.
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing a keypad on the door.
No security system except for the cannon.
Okay,
which is of dubious quality.
I've shown mine, so we'll have a look at one of yours. Do you have a preference as to which one we want to open with?
Let's start with, I'm going to try to remember their addresses real quick. Let's go to Princeton Place. Should be 3682 there, yep.
Got it, yep, okay.
All right, so we're in Boca Raton, Florida for this one, which is a noted hotspot for incredibly poor taste, way too much money.
I've seen a couple of Boca Raton places in the course of doing these streams. It's like the part of Florida that God forgot about.
Yes,
I would also like to point out 9 beds, 13 baths.
Yep.
Market.
$15.5 million will be underwater in 20 years. So this, it says there's 95 images. They loop after a point, so there's about half of those. Maybe.
Okay, all right, yeah.
There's a lot going on in here. I want to get right into it because it starts hot with this is why. Yeah. So this is the Star Trek room. They've got the robot from
that's Robbie the
from
robot.
Lost in Space back there. That's Robbie back there.
We have multiple Yodas.
You got the Enterprise on the wall. Yeah.
Can I just say that's now 2 Zillow streams where Yoda has made a guest appearance.
It's the same picture of Yoda on both sides of that TV too, just with a different surrounding to it.
And the big double bubblegum pillow.
Yep. There's a variety of live long and prosper throw pillows lined up against the wall.
Yep.
These chairs look like they have their own skin condition. The ones right in front of the frame here.
Ew.
Yep. Yep. This room looks like it edits the Transformers wiki.
Those Videodrome looking chairs. Oh.
They need to get moisturized real bad.
Oh.
Yep.
Flicky,
a lot going on.
Why would you inflict this on me?
I had to go through it, and you do too. This is the like
the collectible
bar
room.
area. This is where they're showing off all their knickknacks. They've got a bunch of Star Wars Lego stuff. They got a bunch of Star Trek stuff. 2 lava lamps, just in case you weren't certain.
That bar looks like it's from Pee-wee's Playhouse, with like all the candy behind it.
It looks like a set from a show that is meant to have like a rich nerd character showing off his stuff.
Yeah, or like a themed hotel somewhere. Not the Star Wars hotel, because that's its own brand of nightmare, but I like the double lava lamp setup.
Oh yeah, and then next to it they have a replica of one of the phasers from the Next Generation Star Trek movies, which is like a really like you gotta search for one of those things. Like these, there's a lot of like I believe the person who owns this place right now is a big dweeb and is real about it, but their taste has been completely overridden by needing tchotchkes.
We're assuming that this TV works back here. I'm sure.
I guarantee you that thing has not been working for 7 years.
Oh,
they have not wanted to tear the wall off.
Because what, you got to take the facade off to get to it? Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
But the thing is like, in any other house, I would look at the bar stools and I would look at that and I would think, oh, sports are on there. Let's be real, no fucking sports being watched in here,
no.
Right?
They're watching Star Trek V: The Final Frontier for the 7th time this month on that TV.
They're watching The Search for Spock again. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Jamboree's got me dead to rights here. My house would like this. My house would look like this if I won the lottery. This is very true. Here's the theater room, which is a surprisingly accurate recreation of the Next Generation bridge.
I was gonna say the best bridge, and it's got second house with tribbles.
Yep, they got the tribbles all lined up along the wall. They have a very nice like recessed ceiling.
I actually
surprisingly small. I like the space a lot, actually.
You can tell they've used a wide-angle lens to make this look a lot bigger than it is.
Yep, and they've got what looks like a surprisingly small screen for a space that's meant to be used for watching things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This is,
nice,
but it has
though.
layers to it.
Yeah, that's nice. With the like the swooshy Enterprise D.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of fuck
I
with
do
this
really
flicky.
like. This is actually a space that I really enjoy.
I kind of fuck with this. Yeah.
Soak it in, really enjoy it, because they will lose their sense soon enough, and you will start seeing like, why did you do this?
Okay, all right. Well, currently the glow of Next Generation is flowing over me. I'll let you know when it's gone.
Yep.
It's gone.
I figured once we got to the rest of the house, you'd be like, oh, we are just in a rich McMansion looking place right now.
I just looked at this and like the vine boom happened in my head when I saw this.
Yeah, the like sheer like black veneer, like with the slight texture to it against completely white room.
I'm gonna say the partner of whoever the Star Trek fan is, this is their room.
Yes. Oh, I think you could, if you wanted to, you could classify half of this house as the man cave, because it is very clearly, you can have these rooms. Yeah. I get these rooms.
I'm confident enough that we will see another man cave that I'm going to leave it for now. But I think you could make the case for man cave with that. Actually, well, no, but with all the collectibles on the shelves. I think I think
that bar space is like that would be the one I would lobby for. That one we can wait before we take it off.
I think that counts for man cave. Like usually if I'm looking for man cave, I'm looking for like a pinball machine. But no, I think you can make the case for man cave on that one.
I'm with Cap, where this is where you take the regular guests that you have at the house, but then if like you met at the bar and like you mentioned how much you like the newest season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, you get brought to the other space.
Oh, you're one of those.
I like my color reference wall that tells me what colors are. I'm a fan of that.
What does this say? Like
we needed to fill this wall with something,
because I'm not one of those people that like poo-poos modern art. I very much firmly believe that if you can look at a piece of art and you feel anything, it's art, right? So like I consider like the urinal art, or the the banana. I think the banana taped to the wall is art.
I agree.
This is
I'm very
not
open-minded about this stuff.
This is not saying anything to me.
Soundproofing material layered in a visually kind of interesting manner. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot, but I will agree. This is kind of like the more standard space. Yeah.
There's a lot of wasted real estate around the TV.
Oh yeah, they really wanted to have that like weird color, like light throwing black material over there.
Yeah. It almost
I'm a big fan of Giraffe.
If you squint your eyes, it almost looks like at the end of 2001 when he's like an old man in the bed.
Yes.
It almost looks like that room with like the stark white.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
this is the obelisk at the end of his bed.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If I get abducted by aliens and transcended into a higher being, but those aliens are also like Disney queers, this is what it looks like, right?
100%.
Wait, do we
I'm
have
right there with you?
Do we have Funko Pops?
I don't know if I see them. I think those are framed photos.
Oh, on the wall bit. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the other side where
yeah, no, that is
it keeps going and then it just stops.
That is soundproofing. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Someone's bedroom is over that way, and they were getting annoyed by how often the TV there throws sound toward their room.
No, I'm setting the scene. You got the boys round.
Yep.
You're watching Wrath of Khan for the 5th time that month, but you can just hear Moana playing in here. Like really fucking loud. It's
babe, and it's like, babe, the guys and I are just about to get to the scene. With the scene, you know, the one
where the guy disintegrates himself. Like,
yeah, babe, if you ruin this again,
babe, you're watching Beauty and the Beast too loud. It's shaking the collectibles off of my shelf.
I've had to reconstruct that Lambda class Lego shuttle 3 times.
The TV in the wall hasn't worked in months because you shook the cables loose, babe.
Like normal space.
Normal space.
Get
I hate
like
that.
not too bad.
I hate that Mickey Mouse is everywhere.
The Disney bleed is happening throughout the rest of the house.
But
there is
you-
going to be some of this everywhere. Yeah.
But if you didn't have that, I would just feel like I'm in a hotel.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is not too like. This is tasteful, I would say. This decor in here. This is not over the top.
It's tasteful, but it doesn't feel like a home. It feels like a hotel.
No,
for me,
it's very sterile. Yeah.
Ooh.
And here we go to what I like to call. I feel like you would see this on like a cruise ship. This is like visually like yeah.
Have I got a treat for you after this? I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I found a house while poking around that looks like a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And we won't spend too much time on it because there's nothing to say about it other than it looks like a cruise ship. But just hold that thought, all right?
Yeah. There's a lot going on in this bar. There's a lot of bottles back there.
That's a lot of bottles. Do they get
Do you think they're
used?
taking those with them? No. They have like 3 liquors back there that are like their preferred, and everything else has been sitting there for 40 years.
Oh, that's a good point. Like, because we're in Florida, do you think maybe this is Disney money paying for this place?
It could be a case of this is somewhere that you. Let me do a quick little trip on Google Maps.
How close is Boca Raton to
Orlando?
To Orlando, yeah. Or what was
Boca
the other?
Raton,
yeah.
No, too much. No, it's not near the actual parks.
But maybe like an exec or like some like high up management.
I think that just I'm getting fan.
Getting fan?
I think it's good. I think it's they were like, I like Mickey Mouse. I'm putting Mickey Mouse in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, there you get the portal back there. There's a little preview of where we're going next.
And the fucking telephone box. Yep.
I think these are going to haunt us throughout the rest of the houses, those telephone boxes.
I've got one near me. None of these actually, outside the cities, none of these work as telephone boxes anymore. They're like book repositories now.
Really?
The one near me is a public book repository where you just take a book,
I
leave
love
a book.
that.
Yeah.
It's a very similar thing in the U.S. called a little free library. We have those all over the place. Oh, it's nice. And then here we are.
Okay.
There's a lot going on here.
If we didn't do Man Cave already, this would do Man Cave.
This would do it. And you know how I know that this guy's serious about Star Trek? There's 2 ships on the wall back there. Neither of those ships are ships that like the average, like, oh, I'm only kind of a Star Trek fan would know. We've got a Dominion warship from Deep Space Nine and a Klingon battleship also from Deep Space Nine back there. You can tell which show is his favorite.
And a whack-a-mole as well. Also, presumably from Deep Space, probably one of the Garrick episodes. So I just read what Jamboree said. There was an estate agent that had bought up a bunch of bigger properties, made a bunch of themed Airbnbs near Orlando. Oh, yeah, I don't think this says Airbnb to me though, personally here.
Yeah, there's too much care put into a specific vision of I like Star Trek for it to be anything but this person's like home.
Yeah, this space is purpose built though. Like looking up there as well, like wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. And then you look outside and like you would never think that
that's in here. Yeah.
It's just a normal looking like if like big mansion from the outside.
That's a lot of garages.
A
lot of garages. Yeah. Does this reach the level of Hitman level yet? Do you think?
Here's where we get there. We're gonna get there right here. This is where we start getting to. This is a rich, like, bad person, like in a Hitman game, like intentionally decorated their house garishly. Like level designers want you to hate them. Big
spray can or tiny room.
Yeah. I think this could be tiny room. This could be a little tiny room for little tiny people.
I also like the picture up there that. Presumably that's the people that live here, like the family maybe. I'm seeing maybe parents and 3 kids, 3 teenage kids.
Could be. Oh, the streamer house.
This kind of looks a little bit like a hype house.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's the Marilyn Monroe pop art. You're right on the money, Jasmine.
Yeah. If you got the Campbell soup, you need the Monroe one as well.
Not too much else to say about this room except for just being like, you look like you'd have your evil meetings here with the lights dimmed.
Yeah, no, you dim the lights. This looks like a place from Eyes Wide Shut. Absolutely. Like a human meat has been eaten at this table if you do that. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the little computer at the end. This is the closest thing they have to an office.
An office that's also a wine cellar.
Yep. So much wine. If you thought the bottles were bad in the bar, like here's where like the real money went. Yeah.
Is that
and just boxes?
Is that computer, do you think, just used for inventory for the wine cellar?
You know, I was looking at it and I was just thinking this is purely used for like some guy to come in and like do their taxes once a year.
There's no chair in front of it though.
No, you're right.
I wonder if that's inventory. That's like stock.
What if it's like a POS system? It could be like a touch screen, like a little like just there to like make sure that they have everything accounted for.
The magic of the druids. Oh,
a lot going on in that wall wall art.
I mean, I'm just glad to see some color, but
yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Oh, there's the queen.
More pop art. There she is.
God bless the queen.
Again, not too much to say other than
it looks like a hotel waiting room to me.
And you wouldn't think this is attached to the first rooms we saw in the listing.
This is nice.
This is nice. It's like a resort out here, practically.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, that's a beautiful water feature in that pool. I can't really fault this, you know.
Yeah. No, it's not bad out here.
Yeah, there's some nice shade. Like I burn incredibly easily, so I would appreciate that. You can see it from the balcony. Like,
I have a question. Go back one picture real quick. 3 green circles arranged on that. Do you think, is this a custom build? And do you think the wife asked if they could have a Mickey Mouse head in the floor there? Those are turtles.
They're turtles.
Those are turtles. Okay.
Yeah, they're turtles. Yeah.
I thought from the other frame, I thought they were 3 circles with the bottom one bigger than the rest from this angle, and I was like, "Is this like a hidden Mickey?"
Yeah. We need more Mickey. You got your Star Trek shit everywhere, but I need my Mickey. No, yeah, no, that's little turtles.
Yeah, those are turtles. Okay.
This is nice.
This is nice.
Hosting stuff out here. Yeah.
Looks delightful to like spend a day after being in the pool in.
I bet there have been some resentful, drunk, rich people arguments here. You know where
1,000%.
You know where someone says something and the other one just looks at their wine, and everyone's trying to pretend they're having a good time.
Yeah,
that happens 100%. In places like here. Another bar. Ooh. How many bars do you need?
People who live here do not cook in this kitchen. This is where they have a chef come to cook for the people sitting at this bar.
Yeah, no, this is where the hired chef comes in. And then, you know, I bet you do have sports on this TV here. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I like the ashtray there. Nice touch. And the...
Just so you know that this room has been smoked in.
And the oddly old-fashioned phone.
Could not upgrade the landline. Could do a lot. Could not upgrade the landline. Hey, do you see that back there?
Love. All right.
We got 1/3 of Exodia.
Can we do it? Okay, I'm gonna put this to chat. Does this count for Live, Laugh, Love?
You will see.
Oh, okay. All right. No,
is massive. This is you'll see where this is framed up.
I'm saying no. Okay, fine.
Oh my god! Engine error ass sign.
You didn't install Counter-Strike, and now your tennis court isn't working.
Marked off 1/3 of the square.
AstroTurf again. I'm pretty sure that's AstroTurf. Yep.
That's definitely AstroTurf.
Yeah, we've already.
Knocker ass.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the soup again. Here's the upstairs. This is a complex. This normal looking home.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
this is nice. You know, you can... That almost looks like a sex device. It's not. It is a... It almost looks like a sex device. I'm sorry.
I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I can see where you're going with that.
Whoa!
Boat. Has to be boat. Has to be boat.
So this is one of the kids' rooms.
Yep. Definitely.
I like the beach, and I like penguins, and I like swords.
Yep.
Oh, this is where Shaq moved to after all of his family were turned into plushies.
True.
He took
one.
He's
the one.
He took one sword with him, and he's like, he's thinking back to his themed bathroom with the 5 boats, and he's like, oh, I kind of miss it. So he had to bring that with him as well.
Recreating it in a new space.
Mourning his lost loved ones who got turned into like plushy unicorns and rabbits and shit.
Why did you say that like Adam Driver? Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot here. Is that an inflatable penguin?
Stevie, thank you for the follow. Inflatable.
Thanks, Stevie. Left side of the frame under the penguin sign.
That is an inflatable penguin. Good spot.
There's two of them. There's a little guy with a bow tie in front of him.
But that's when you have guests over. That's the party penguin.
Yes. Everybody gets one that they can like snuggle with while they're talking around the couch.
The anatomically correct inflatable penguin. That's for like funerals and like somber meetings. You know, like that's the serious penguin.
Yes, of course. That they set the tone for the space. Ooh, this is another kid's room. This is the girls' room.
Oh man, I kind of can't bring myself to hate this though. This is a magical bedroom.
It's if this were in a smaller house, I would find this to be a delightful example of parents who really care about making sure their daughter has like their little getaway space.
This is a delightful bedroom when you're 12, but when you're like 17 and you're bringing like your boyfriend back.
Yeah. Dad, can you take a paint roller and just give a nice gray over this shit?
Actually, no, maybe not, because it might be that you then have to say hello to each of the plushies by name.
True. I'm a big fan of the Hello Kitty on the desk, keeping everything nice and thematic. This is the Disney adults' bedroom.
Those drawers are so wide. Is that for like artwork? Do you think like canvases or like drawings?
I don't know. Those are very wide. It's got to be, right? It's not a wide enough space on the top of the desk to work on stuff like that.
But yeah, there's no art supplies on the desk. I don't know.
There is a door outside there.
Yeah, leading out to presumably a balcony or
patio or a balcony.
Patio, yeah.
Ooh,
this is a very normal looking room.
Smaller living room.
Yeah,
this is where the kids have their living room for sure.
Oh, when the kids got friends over, this is where they like play Call of Duty. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You can see like I don't know if that's like a PS5 or no, it's not a PS5, but something there. You know, some kind of
device of some kind. Amateur art.
Oh, amateur art. Yeah. Good call. Good spot.
That's it. We're really making progress on the bingo card here.
We haven't seen the ghost or demon yet, and we haven't seen ancient Egypt, but give it time.
Give it time. Ancient Egypt is an inevitability.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Utility room. Fine.
Yeah, very, very basic. Can't really do too much about it. There's a lot of washer dryer units for a lot of presumably people who are staying.
NYU. This is the New York room, I guess. In Boca Raton.
Gotta be.
So one of the people that lives here, that's like their alma mater, right? Like they went there. Yeah.
Which NYU, notably expensive school.
Oh, in your $15 million Boca Raton house, yeah.
Yep. I wanted to go to NYU, and then I looked at the like tuition requirements. Oh my god, it's like $100,000 a year minimum. It's bad.
Which college did like Zuckerberg go to? Was he Princeton?
Oh, that's a good question. Hang on,
I feel like I feel like he was like Ivy League, right? Or was he MIT?
He went.
No, it'll be
Harvard.
Harvard. Okay. Is NYU Ivy League? It's not, is it?
No, it is considered. I don't know if it's public or not. Is it public? Because if it is, let's see, NYU.
My uneducated impression as an outsider is Ivy League is where like American old money goes, and places like
that is very much the case.
NYU is where new money goes.
Yeah, no, that's a very good read of things. Honestly, you're pretty much on the money with that. It is definitely moneyed, but it is not. If you are old moneyed, you go to Brown, you go to Princeton, you go to Harvard.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the kind of place where you get the education, but the really valuable thing you get there is the network. You know.
Yes.
Your NYU buddies, you kind of look after each other for the rest of your professional lives. You know. Yeah. Yeah.
And does this look like a house that would be decorated by old money?
No. Oh.
Very this is a bedroom. I would expect to see this in any house I'm house hunting in.
In any other house, this would be garish. But the humanity
this
from
is
this room is delightful.
Compared to everything else.
And I'm even choosing to ignore the hotel artwork on the wall there. This is
I do like that peach color. Yeah.
It's a breath of fresh air.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one is the barracks, I like to call it. This is, I don't know what they were thinking with the netting on the ceiling here. I think they were going for like ship undercarriage. Like this
There's like a radiation symbol on the box.
Yeah, this is the after the kids got old enough. This is where the teenage boy brought his guys to go hang out.
Because it's not you in Boca Raton. You're not like hunting, right? Unless you're like hunting the poor.
They would be going for the most dangerous game, I believe. They run a LARP out of this house.
Did they just blow each other in these chairs? What are they doing?
Probably.
The fact
I think this is about it.
The fact that you have 3 matching chairs with the 3 matching vests, you would have like the 3 bumbling henchmen of like the movie bad guy. This is where they sleep, you know?
Yes. This is where the goons stay.
This is the
100%.
goon room. All right, we got a goon room.
This is the goon room.
You mean like no, not like that. The other goon room.
No. Yeah, I'm talking about the goons. You
got it, boss. Yeah.
You got it, boys. I'm gonna go back to the goon room. Just big walk-in.
Big walk-in.
Island in a walk-in is a rare thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that is. I mean, that's got to be like not shoes in there, like ties. Maybe
Anything. The mysteries in there are one of the most compelling mysteries of this house.
And this is her.
Another one.
This is her walk-in. This is his walk-in.
Mm-hmm.
This is her walk-in. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Bow ties. It's just filled to the brim with bow ties.
Again, I can't hate this, although I don't like that picture.
Me neither. No, that wall art is really going for something. I feel like that would I would stumble in here again. I'd stumble in here drunk, and I would see that on the wall, and it would disorient me until I fell into that tub.
It looks like a texture from Dungeon Keeper.
I can see that.
Yeah.
It looks to me like it should be doing that like PS1 warping.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have another chandelier over a tub. For some reason, they always put the chandeliers over the tub, which again is putting this dangerously close to Hitman level territory. Yep. But I don't think it quite meets that threshold. Mm-hmm. I may revisit.
I can see the argument.
I may revisit that.
Man, little guy, little dude. I hate this.
Who is that?
I hate this man so much. The red accent lighting in the recessed lighting is like intimidating as hell. Do you think this is a facsimile of the homeowner?
What?
Just stunned over there.
I don't know what to say. Why would you have this?
That's the security mechanism.
If an intruder comes in, like the eyes glow red.
They get a little quirky at night.
I made a joke about the 2001 bedroom. This is the 2001 bedroom.
Yeah.
You get the monolith.
2001 bedroom.
You get the monolith, and you get like the tiny statue of Raymond from Everyone Loves Raymond, like looking at you.
Everybody remembers that part from A Space Odyssey.
Okay,
come on.
In House Flipper 2, when I made the gamer house, something I kept doing was a recessed ceiling with LED lighting. They're unironically doing that here.
They really are, and it looks like.
Is that disco ball?
That is a disco ball. That is a disco ball. With no direct light shining onto it. None that I can see.
Are you repping like fucking Opera GX with this bedroom? What's the theme here?
The theme is I like red highlight. Give me red highlight. And they just, okay, all right, we'll do it.
I don't think this is a sex room. That's nice.
Agreed.
That's a view. You look at that and you know you've made it.
Yep. There's a neighbor directly behind that giant hedge wall, too.
Oh, absolutely. A neighbor who has made a noise complaint. Yeah.
This is definitely the you-know-what room. Oi! Otherwise, it just say yo on the other side. Like, why do you need that? Why do you need that in your kitchen? This is the other kitchen,
It's a very avant-garde decision to photograph the yo statue from back, like, behind it, so it doesn't make sense. Oi. Yeah, it's where they keep the orange juice. Okay. Yeah, so we got that again. All right. Okay, it repeats. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that was out of all the McMansions I've seen, that's probably not the worst, but I feel like this is baseline for Boca Raton.
Yes, this is what you expect out of that whole region, and it is so bizarre how much of a vision you can tell that both of the parties who like had the biggest say in building this or decorating this house had.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of halfway through were like, oh yeah, we gotta like attach a house to this.
All right.
And then they did their...
I'm just gonna quickly show this. This is the cruise ship
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Most of this house
Let's
looks
see.
quite normal, except for this monster of an opening.
A lot of glass on the front. That
Lot
front
of-
room is awful at heat retention.
Oh, magnifying glass.
Yep, that's magnifying glass material right there.
They're like, oh, don't stand in the entrance hall at like 3 p.m. because the light hits
Yep.
it at the right angle and it just vaporizes anyone inside there.
Yeah, if you're there for longer than 5 minutes, you get a sunburn.
I was about to say that for like the bedroom with the statue in, with all the white. You come out of
It's like
that
snow.
sunburned.
You get snow blindness if you're in there long enough. Expensive, big, not too crazy.
It's a house. It's a house that looks like a church from the outside.
It does look like it does look like a church from the outside. It looks like a wedding venue.
But once we get, this looks like a cruise ship.
This does look. This is definitely cruise ship.
This is a
material.
house that looks unsinkable. Yeah.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
send this across the Atlantic.
There's not much
Oh my gosh.
there's not much else to say about this house aside from this, but if you see one of the bedrooms, it also looks like a cruise ship cabin when we
You
get
have
to
all
it.
this floor space, but it's so narrow.
Yeah. Wait,
It's dog.
dog.
Is that a real dog or is that a stuffed dog?
That's
It's a stuffed dog.
that's a stuffed dog.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Wait, maybe we shouldn't skip through this one.
Oh my god. I mean, decor-wise, stuffed dog aside.
It's the Ace Combat 7 dog. Yeah. It's the iconic AC7 dog.
Whoa. Go back. What? Oh, just dishwasher nook.
This with the dishwasher that's like falling apart.
This is the whole purpose of this is to do dishes back here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I get.
Whoa.
Actually, do you know what this almost looks like? You add some
What?
sci-fi greebles to this. This is like TNG core.
I could see that. Very, very warm, lived in.
To be fair, I wonder if this house was like built in the 90s.
It could have been. I see this room being like you would have a business meeting in a movie in this room. This would be like two
Right.
like upstarts trying to have a big important meeting. Hi, Julius or Augustus.
This looks like a cabin to me. This
Does look like a cabin.
yeah. Also TNG
Yeah.
core. Anyway, yeah. There's not much else. Like the rest of this is like kind of bland.
Very hot start on that one though.
Very hard start. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this one. This
Whoa.
is the. You know, I'm not going to tell you what's in this house. I'll let
I'm
you
excited.
experience it.
I'm excited.
It's been sold.
Okay,
Someone has bought
$1
this.
million, 5
Million-
beds, 5 baths.
5 beds, 5 baths, sold.
Where is this? This is in Reno, Nevada.
Reno, Nevada. Yep.
Outside again looks like a church from the front gate.
You got the Reno, Nevada snow out there. It does snow in the desert, but you don't. I, as someone who doesn't live anywhere near a desert, doesn't expect to see it.
No, yeah, it is weird to see it, but it does happen.
Wait, did we miss a keypad?
I don't know.
Jaden,
I don't think
hello.
so.
We'll keep an eye out.
Hi, Jaden. This is church core. This is just a church.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the chimney that just kind of goes out like that.
With the second chimney alongside it.
Yeah.
with the metal chimney straddling it. Yep.
Yeah, it looks kind of. Anyway,
Whoa. Oh my god. Okay.
this is the meat house.
Oh. Oh, it's marbled.
Cruelty Squad ass decor.
Oh.
All right, I'm just gonna mark this off. House looks sick.
House does look sick. This is this is being served blue rare. This is bad. Okay, hang on.
This is you want to make a womb level, but you're in like Doom, like the first Doom game. Yeah,
Yep, you're working with what you got.
you're working with what you got, but also mirrors.
Whoa. What? That's the ceiling is weird.
That's the ceiling. That's the ceiling where if you look up, you like fall, you lose your balance and fall over. Yeah.
It took me a second to figure out the height we were working with in the space. The door is the only anchor I have.
Okay, this room is either 10 feet tall or 4 feet tall. There's like no in between.
Yeah. It's why did they wall and ceiling it? Why did they not pick one?
Oh, trust me, this is not as bad as this house gets. You'll see.
Let's see. Okay.
But as a result, the painting looks like it's levitating.
It does. I am so, like, my inner ear is screaming at me right now looking at this house.
Whoever made this house in the Doom map editor fucked up a texture, and it's got that like ghosting effect when you look around.
It's like you're outside of the texture space. It's just repeating the last thing you looked at. Yep. Oh my god, why is that such an octagonal toilet?
Welcome to the bathroom dimension. The bathroom that goes on forever.
Another conversation pit tub.
It's another conversation pit tub. And another chandelier. And what
they couldn't resist.
Because of the reflections, it looks like there's a bidet in the middle of a giant room.
It does. It does. Oh god!
Yeah, imagine being naked in this room and it's just reflected forever.
Do you think the photographers for the real estate company like took this as like a welcome challenge to like hide like where they were in it? I feel like they really were like horse. Oh. This has got to be like the greatest challenge if you were like, you can't show up in the pictures. We can't have the tripod in there.
Okay.
And there's like, all right, I got it. I'll hide.
Can you imagine coming in here, right? And you see yourself reflected 100 times, but one of the reflections has something standing behind you.
Oh, this would be prime candidate ghost or demon space.
Just one of them though. Like
yeah. No, 100%. I see it. We're back here again.
This is an unpleasant.
And then this is just any house.
I like the like trap door in the middle of it and the random haunted piece of furniture.
Yep, there is definitely a carpenter's spirit trapped in that thing.
That's like a Resident Evil puzzle object. Yeah. You find a button in there, and then that opens up, and there's like a key in there. Yeah.
It's and they don't even try to hide the like where the wallpaper ends and begins again.
And the chandelier looks cancerous as well. Like
it really does. It looks like it is just fractaling off of itself. They've tried to get rid of that cabinet, and it just came back the next day.
I don't like just everything looks like mottled,
sick.
And, everything looks sick. The house just looks sick. Yeah.
Wait, is this River Rock?
I would say this is River Rock. Yeah.
Yep. This is River Rock. We got it.
It's not usually River Rock's smaller, but I think this is close enough for the rock veneer. Yeah. Still looking out for that demon though. Haven't seen the demon yet.
Still looking out for that demon. I feel like people have definitely clunked their head on that spiral staircase back there. That is something else.
It almost looks like the spiral staircase from The Room. That like Tommy runs up.
I need a framed picture of a spoon somewhere in this house.
Well, would you care for a kitchen corner?
Just there.
A kitchen corner near the door?
Near the door on your highly glossy stone tile floor with what looks to be mystery nook back there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like a corridor, but it looks like
it dreamed of this house.
It looks like it gets smaller as you go towards it. Did you ever see the episode of The Simpsons where they build the really bad house for Ned Flanders, and it has the corridor that just gets until there's like a tiny smaller door? Yeah, that because you look at the door next to that. That kind of looks like what's happening there.
Yeah, I see it. There's so many choices were made.
Choices were made.
Whoa. This is if you were Luigi, you would point your vacuum up, grab at a point in the center of that, and pull it down, and $200 would come out from there.
Or there would be a mechanic where the ghost only shows up in the reflection behind you.
Yep.
In that mirror.
Yep. The Oh, they're uneven on the wall.
Yeah, of course they are. Because the house is sick.
The house is sick. The outlets are just wherever they could put an outlet.
One just up there, one there. Ah, fuck it. It's fine.
It's
all
there.
right.
We're good. Oh, so many they couldn't integrate the fixtures on the tile.
It's close. That's close enough. Whatever.
They had to get a new square of tile for each fixture. Oh my god. Oh, please, I beg you to get a brush and some Clorox in there.
And that horrible tiny looking
God.
it's like a barrel toilet.
It is. It looks like you would brew something in there. Oh my god.
I mean, you do. Just
I
nothing
hate
you would
brown
want to drink.
sink. True. What?
William.
Brad.
Charlotte.
Patty.
Okay. When this house consumes you, your name appears in this room.
Claire. Sorry. Claire. Klaire. What?
When I found this house, I knew I was onto a banger. I want to read that. Oh, it's too compressed. I had such friends. They're all gone now. They're all names on a ceiling. Anime.
Oh my god. Where's their sibling manga? Zalpha? Wait, one more. Go back. Zalpha. Who is Zalpha? Right above the I had such friends. Who's
Zalpha? Zalpha.
What is that name? I've never heard of anybody named Zalpha before. That is a name. Wow.
You think this counts? Actually, yeah. Is this Live, Laugh, Love with that slogan up there?
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
I would make the case for it, but I'm happy to hold out. It has the energy. It does have the energy.
That's crazy.
Rancid looking. Another Resident Evil puzzle object there.
Yep. Stairs do not have the same kind of wrapping on that texture tile over it. They've got flat.
There's
nothing on the
gaps
front
as
of the
well.
bottom step. Yeah. Whoa.
Now,
uneven floor.
Mm-hmm. Clouds or mold?
Yes. They attempted to do clouds, and then the mold took hold after.
Have you considered, however, that it looks like there are Dalmatians in the clouds? You see a little doggy face up there? Hang on.
Do you think this is? Do you think that this is them? They have a stuffed dog in this house, or is that the other house? That was the ship house.
That was the ship house. Yeah.
Do you think this is them remembering a dog or dogs that they had in the past?
I think they've gotten through multiple Dalmatians and they've memorialized them in their mold ceiling.
I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on.
And those dogs loved uneven concrete and rock floors.
Yep.
Because the house is sick.
Yep. I see what McNexus is talking about. There is one cloud. The cloud connecting the two sides looks, from the compression that I'm seeing here, like it's got a little face in it.
Oh, that's unpleasant. No.
Oh, again with the mirrors, man.
There's just mirrors everywhere.
You can see a chandelier in the reflection over the tub.
You can? Yeah, another chandelier tub.
Another tub chandelier.
You know, I bet if you look into these mirrors long enough, you start to see the Dalmatians. They are what haunt the house.
True. If you start barking at 3 a.m. into the mirror.
More mirrors.
Oh, gold and white, classic, garish bathroom color scheme.
Yeah, you look. This looks like I want to farm for rare blueprints in Warframe in this house.
Yeah,
here.
Very true.
Ugh.
Oh boy, God, it looks sick with the green. It's always the green glass.
It just looks sick. The house is sick.
The house is sick.
The house is sick. Look at this.
Oh my!
Is that mold?
It might be.
That might be damp.
It might be. That might be mildew.
That might be damp. Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a chandelier that really wanted to be a disco ball when it grew up.
It's like an Art Nouveau disco ball. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh.
Oh, honey, I found drapes that match your wallpaper. Oh, that's great. Oh, I've got too much wallpaper.
This is They kept using it elsewhere.
Their only regret is they didn't have a carpet that matched.
They wrapped inside the window frame with it.
It's on the door as well, in the panels.
Oh my god, this is so much. This is so... River Rock.
River Rock, yeah.
In case the other one wasn't enough.
And more cake frosting.
Whoa.
Cake frosting.
That's a toilet. That's a toilet.
That's a toilet.
There's
is a
no
bathroom.
wall separating. This is a bathroom.
This is a bathroom piano.
With what? What? Honey, please play your tunes from the over there though. I don't want to hear you. I don't want you to hear me shitting.
You know I can't perform a bowel movement unless I hear Beethoven. Play.
Yes, it's time for Beethoven's second. Church windows. Just church windows. Stained glass.
Wait. Oh no, okay, sorry. I thought for a second we had two toilets facing each other.
Could you imagine? Competitive.
And a tiny little window there.
The porthole? That's how you communicate with the pianist. Oh god. Yikes. This is
You know what's really cool about it here is the barn style door where you can open half of it at a time.
Just in case you need to just shout out and be like, could you please fetch me an hors d'oeuvre from the tray?
You'll find me in the mirror room. What do you mean, which mirror room?
The mirror room sounds like some shit out of Legend of the Hidden Temple. This is a very much like...
I wanted to show a house tonight that looked like it was from Legends of the Hidden Temple, but they'd taken down the listing. So I'd have to Wayback Machine it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Meat Wall's back.
Normal room. Again,
normal. Again.
Anywhere else, this would be weird with like the raised floor down here, but it's such a relief.
Breath of fresh air here.
Yeah.
Here's the top of the staircase.
Here's the top of the stairs. Yep.
Wait. Go back. The split in tile. I hate that. Why is there a little bit of that like glazed tile pattern, and then you're right back on the left side of the frame that is normal tile? That's the bathroom. That's the bathroom.
Oh,
you walk upstairs from the spiral staircase.
You can see the corner of the hang on. You see that rock facade there?
Yeah, that's that. That's the tub. Oh my god, it is. You walk into the front door, you go up the spiral staircase, and you are just in an open concept bathroom.
With a piano.
With a piano on the other side. This
is nice.
That is nice. I'll give them that. This is very pleasant.
And a poor people gate.
Wow. Right where we started, Wreck at the Gate. That was bizarre.
That was the meat mirror house.
Oh my god. I don't know. $1 million. You would need to spend $1 million to fix all of the decor issues.
$1 million sold. Someone looked at this and thought, yeah, I'll roll the dice on that. Sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. They bought a Scooby-Doo house. I hate to say.
Yeah. All right. Take us away.
All right, next one I've got is we're gonna go into one that we didn't look at.
Okay.
But it is a real house that was on the market in my area, and that I really wanted to convince JJ, my wife, to go see, but I couldn't. And you'll see why. Just right off the bat, you'll understand why she was like, no.
Okay.
It is 4935 Lower Mud Run Road.
Got it.
Yup. I saw the geodesic dome and I fell in love.
Because, you know, in today's geopolitical climate, I really want to live in a house that deflects radar.
Exactly. You want to be sure that this is radio silent in this space. Moon landing house.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw this and I was just I kind of fell in love with it. It's weird. It is not like it is very strange, but it is also
it looks like the place he was living in The Martian, but they like retextured it.
Yeah, they took the Sims paintbrush and kind of painted over the top of it.
Oh, wow.
The problem is there are so many corners and there's so many like edges that you would need to account for when decorating it.
I feel like
very old in its coloring and styling.
I feel like if you have Wi-Fi in here, it doesn't make it outside of like the room it's in.
No, that shit is bouncing
It
everywhere.
just bounces everywhere. Yeah.
Yep. But the house
Oh,
itself,
the carpet on this.
it's old. The carpet's
Yeah.
old and brown, and it looks aged.
Yeah. Ugh.
It would take a lot of work to update because you can see that little peek of the kitchen there. That little peek of the kitchen. Yep.
What is that a light fixture?
That is a lamp. That is a rigid lamp that sticks out and then down.
Well, yeah, because it's not like you have a flat ceiling to hang it off of.
Nope. And that's the weird part, is that everything here you need to account for the angles. This is very 70s.
Oh.
And it's coloring and it's styling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. What was that? Fuck. What was that Woody Allen movie where he like goes to the future? I feel like this is the kind of house he would see in that. Not that you should watch Woody Allen movies anymore, but
no.
I watched this before
exactly
I watched this before we knew about him.
Yep.
And it's like, oh yeah, it's futuristic, but it's like the 70s idea of futuristic.
Yep.
That's what this looks like to me.
Retrofuturism.
Yeah.
It's very much in that older sense of it. I like the vent that's just kind of chained to the wall up there for support.
Or the kitchen cabinets.
Not venting to anything either.
Yeah, the kitchen cabinets that just don't fit, because how do you fit anything into this house?
Yep, there's just gonna be gaps. Yep. And then the paneling on those doors in the wall. I do like that they did not have the tech to mount a microwave in the wall, so there is just a shelf that the microwave goes on.
There's just a microwave shelf, yeah. Because when this was made in 1972 to be the house of the future, they were like, look, it's got its own microwave oven. You
have your own space right above and separate from everything. You can just slide things right into the laser beam box.
It's a microwave that looks corroded as well.
It does. It's very old looking. Everything here needs a swap out in terms of the appliances. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We're in an ad, so we'll give them a minute while we get through the ad.
But I'm sure you can see why, like, as much as I was in love with like the concept of the house, not feasible. Yeah. Not feasible for us to really kind of roll with. Ooh, hydrate and stretch from rack. I'll get in on that.
So, from what we've seen so far, which house would you most want to live in?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh boy. They all need work, right? They would all need work.
They all need work.
I think there is enough to the Star Trek house that we looked at that like there is enough space that is sane to offset the insane stuff that you could just inhabit the sane parts while you fix the insane parts. I think if we were to pick one spot where it's like, that's my house that I'm staying in, that would be it.
Sure.
Yep. So we're back here.
I love 70s sci-fi. It's 2150 and we still smoke indoors, love redlining, and women can't open bank accounts. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you. I'm slowly making my way through the Foundation books. No, it's not Ian M. Banks. It's Asimov, I think, did Foundation. But it's like, are you familiar with Foundation? Like the idea of it?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So basically,
why don't you explain for chat?
Yeah, so Foundation is a series of books that follows the chart of a civilization as it progresses through like hundreds or like thousands of years of history. It was very much a kind of seminal work for like speculative futurism in science fiction. However, it was written in the 50s. So you've got this kind of like ecumenopolis like world city. And everyone's like, did you read what's in the paper? I just checked the stock ticker, right? I just got my space stocks, and then it progresses like 500 years from there, and you've got like there's like 3 named female characters in the entire book,
right?
And she's all like, "Oh, my name's Betty Laser, and I'm a scientist." It's like a woman and a scientist. Imagine that. And it's like,
wow.
And people at the time were going like, "Oh, it's so progressive," because by the standards of the time it was. But it's so quaint now, and
just so goofy going back and seeing what their idea for the future was.
And this house fits perfectly into that.
Yes, I'm a sucker for it. If it was free to update the interior, I would have really lobbied for this place. But like, this was already the top of our budget, and then we would have to pay a lot to fix everything that needed fixing.
That's a lot of multiple outlets next to each other.
I know, right? And then do you like the one phone jack in there and that is just a little higher than everything else because it got installed later?
What used to be in this space here, do you think?
Go back to the last picture. Let's see. You know,
Because
what if
this looks like something used to be here.
that could have been a washer or a dryer? That could have been like where they well, there's no water hookup.
I think we're out of ads now, by the way.
We are.
I think a table with a phone on used to be there.
Could have been. That would make sense. Just a corner table, like a little stool type table, yeah.
Because it's 1972 and I live in my sci-fi house and I'm progressive, so I love how much women like to talk, so I put the phone in the kitchen. You know, it's like that kind of level of bigotry, right?
Right.
He's being progressive by making life easier for whoever is exiled to this kitchen all day.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's so this is where the wheels started to come off for me, like actually thinking of this being a feasible place to live.
Yeah.
But just keep going and you'll see it just keeps going.
I like the random octagon.
I know, they're all over the place in this house. They're everywhere.
This is a very dark room.
It is. It looks like a completely different house.
Yeah, no light
but you
gets in
still
here.
can't forget about the shape of the outside because that wall right there is curving inward.
You know what's weird though is like when I was looking for other Zillow streams, I've seen other houses. Like someone out there is just building like octagonal houses.
Yep.
Like all across the country.
You know what? I'm sold on them.
Yeah.
I can go for one. They might have a customer in me.
We're not getting out of this room. They really like this room.
They really like this room.
What's wrong with the other
because this is
ones?
probably like one of the only bedroom. Here's the other one. You can see again, floor a little sick.
Yeah, that's an old carpet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is front entryway. No, it's not. This is just behind that picture.
Gene Roddenberry-ass progressivism.
For sure. Just like, wow, women can do things. That's crazy.
Everyone's
anyway.
awkward. Everyone's equal, but also the skirts get shorter every year.
Oh god, the first episode of Star Trek.
Oh, wait, you get the guys in the little workout things, yeah.
This is in the pilot. This is when it was Captain Pike.
Yeah.
They've been trying to dance around the fact that he said this for 40 years ever since they revealed that episode to the public. There was one like scene where he's like in his like room and the doctor who wasn't McCoy comes by and just talks to him and chats for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he just says unprompted like, I don't think a woman's place is on the bridge.
Oh Jesus. I've seen that episode. I don't remember that.
They have not acknowledged that ever since. Pike is the main captain on Strange New Worlds, and they will never let you remember
never coming back. Yeah, that episode's like if there's ever an uproar about that, that's getting taken off of streaming, and that's never coming back. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
Is that plastic on the floor?
I think. Why? I don't like that stain.
Yeah, the stain with the plastic is very off-putting.
It's a very sudden shift in the material on the floor too. Like there's like carpet, no carpet, and then that plastic veneer.
Oh, some guy, those pictures you're talking about, I know the ones you mean. They were made for like cigarette packet cards. Yep. Yeah, those are cool. It's like, oh, we're looking at horse racing at the bottom of the ocean. You know, yeah. Oh, again.
Oh, they could not work around the shape of the walls.
It's like, please give me a house that lets no light inside.
Yep. Again, would you call that a magnifying glass? That one beam of light there?
I feel like if I put my hand there, it gets instantly burned. Yeah.
Yep. Any plants there are not making it. If you have a plant in that line of sight, it's gone.
Little saloon door at the top of the stairs there.
I'm
assuming
this dome ain't big for the two of us.
I'm assuming that's for like young children or like dogs, maybe.
Probably dogs, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But
then why wouldn't you just have the dogs on the ground floor? Oh, I guess maybe that's to stop them from going.
Maybe to prevent them from getting up. Yeah.
Get up. Yeah.
Fine bathroom.
It's fine. Again, it's very.
A dead bulb that they couldn't replace.
Dead bulb, yeah. Oh no!
This is the workout square. This is where you come to do your 5 reps.
With the stain. With the stain.
Is that sweat? It's in front of a mirror, it looks like. Is that sweat?
So this entire place has been cleared out, right? Yeah. I always assumed they either moved out or died.
Yeah.
He went in there, he picked up his 2-pound dumbbell, You did 5 reps, and then you keeled over, and no one found him for a while. You know.
I believe it. I believe it. It could be. Oh my goodness. Just raw wood.
Just raw wood. And the light chain. I think the most distressing thing about this is the only lamp like this in the entire place.
Yes. Yeah, it's rough. There's not a lot of places to put lights. Yep. What was in that square?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Had it confirmed. Your friends who lived in one of these monstrosities says it leaks and costs a fortune to replace the roof.
Really?
I bet you basically have to rebuild the house when you put a new roof on.
Is that a light switch?
Oh my god, I think it's either that or a phone jack. It might be a phone jack.
Why would you need a phone jack in the bathroom?
For taking your important meetings anywhere you need to go.
Well, because there's a light fixture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't tell. It's very low. It's very low to the ground.
Low. It's very low. Do you guys work in commercial real estate by chance? I can't say I do.
No, I can't say outside of playing House Flipper. Yeah.
Yep. I have bought a house with me and my wife, and that's as best as I got. Yep. This is underneath. Do you like that singular supporting pole?
That's a load-bearing pole. Yeah, you take that out, the entire place collapses.
Yup. It's like a black hole opens up and it just falls into itself. I like the hanging light that is like definitely really like low, a head hit hazard.
Well, it looks like someone's already hit it. You see it's like twisted.
It is like twisted. Someone's definitely domed themselves on that thing.
It's fine.
And then it's just nice on the outside.
It's just a deck. There used to be a barbecue there, you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I think the rest are just outdoor pictures of like the immediate surroundings of the place. I honestly liked it, but I know that in my heart of hearts, I know me and my wife could not have realistically like bought and flipped this thing into something nice.
No. You buy this and you continue paying for this for the rest of your life, like just in like maintenance or medical bills or.
Hi JJ. There's my wife. Yeah.
Hi JJ.
Oh yeah, I was just telling Ash in chat that like. You remember when I tried lobbying you into checking this out, and now that looking back at it now, no way.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was your wife and you tried to pitch this to me, I would just fold my arms and look at you.
This is basically what she did.
You can't be serious. I'm not living in the tetanus pod.
What do you mean that? But it would be cool though. Isn't a compelling argument to you?
I'm not living in the. I'm not living in the tetanus pod with the stain. All right.
Fair. I can't fault you for that.
Okay, I want to get for my third house. I've got my ace in the hole. Right. I've got my humdinger. I've got my ultimate.
Okay.
Palm Springs, California.
Okay.
All right.
$1.4 million.
1.4 million. 3 beds, 3 baths. Palm Springs.
A small 1.4 million from the outside, but all right.
Well. I'm not gonna say anything. I want you to just experience it.
Is that a mirror on the garage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I want you to experience this house. This house is full of jump scares and surprises. Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Let's check it out. Okay. Pink lion that is not sitting on top of the thing. It was too big for the mount that they got it for.
Bright pink lion. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Orbs.
Okay.
Painted planters.
These two would be lit differently from the lights in the rest of the neighborhood to tell you that there's an objective in this home.
That is a mirrored garage door.
This is a King of the Hill house, and they wanted $1.5 million for it. Okay. That roof looks temporary.
It
Okay.
does. Yeah, it's Palm Springs, California. It rains once here, like every 20 years. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you got the pool.
Oh, okay.
You got the outside.
Okay.
It's
It's something. Oh. Oh. I'm getting Dead Island. It's I this the I th-
this is a Dead Island 2 interior. Yeah,
this is a Dead Island 2 interior. That is a conversation pit.
it's a conversation pit. Yep, I was waiting
That
for
is
you to see it.
Oh my god. With a raised couch so that one person is seated above the conversation pit. Is that where you lord over your house guests?
Oh yeah, you have to assert dominance on the people in the conversation. We will get better pictures of the conversation pit.
Okay, excellent.
You can see the mop from where they've attempted to clean up in here.
Yep. They could not move those for the picture, by the way. They couldn't do that.
I love how dark this room is, by the way, as well. The lights
there
are
are
on.
so many lights desperately trying with a white floor that is not helping.
Again, right, look at this room, and then that's like half the house.
That is most of the floor space. This is not a big house. 2,300 square feet is not a large house.
Perfect BJ spot, Jesus.
Oh, God.
There's the corner.
Yep, you hold hands while you're watching.
more blood in the hallway.
That is an extremely dark room at the end of that picture.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, what is that? What is that, a trash chute?
I think
What
that's
is
a
this?
compactor, yeah. That's a trash compactor.
Oh my god.
More cleaning supplies everywhere.
Yep, they cleaned, but they didn't clean after cleaning.
I'm gonna say, I bet every surface in this, like when whoever lived here died or moved out,
Yep.
every surface had like a patina of nicotine on it.
Had to.
And they
Had
they
to.
had to clean it all, right? They had to scrape
Yep.
off all the nicotine.
God.
Is that bare concrete? I think that is bare concrete. Yeah, that looks
looks
like
it.
brushed concrete.
Oh
Not even
my
brushed
God.
concrete.
Is
It's
that
not.
what? Yeah.
You
No,
see,
it's
you
not
see
even
the corner
installed
there?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god.
this house is disgusting.
Crime scene cleaner is calling.
Wait.
They put the couch back in?
They were cleaning in
They
there.
really-
They had to take the couch out to clean. Yeah.
The real estate photographers came while they were cleaning
they
the
were
house. That's why it's all out.
Actually, to reinforce that, look, you got guys doing the yard as well.
Oh my gosh.
They're doing the
They
exterior.
got out while they were cleaning up.
I'm gonna say whoever lived here died,
It has
and
to
they
be.
had to clean the whole house. Yeah.
Has to be what happened. That's not even a conversation pit. There's not an opposite spot to sit from.
No.
This is just a recessed couch.
It's too small, really. It's just a pitfall to like fall into. Maybe that's how the occupant died.
It could be. Maybe that's where the red splotches on the floor that got like lacquered into it came from. Is the head wound? That is a terrifying chair. That is villainous.
With the random pet bed there as well.
Oh my god.
And the tripping, whatever that is, the tripping hazard.
Yep.
And the
everything in this house is tripping hazard.
the little bladeless fan there. Because you're in Palm Springs, California, so it's hellishly hot.
Hot as shit. Yep.
Yeah.
No questions necessary, JJ. I got you. Plate of just induction glass
Yep.
cooktop.
Some chunks of watermelon. Yeah. Because
Everybody
presumably
who's cleaning up.
whoever's cleaning just wants a snack. Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Why? This is for everybody who's cleaning up for sure. This is definitely like, hi man.
Does this count for demon? Ghost or demon?
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's really getting there. Fig bars.
Can I just
fig bars.
Can I just give it? Do you know what clearly happened here? Is the real estate guy or the cleaning guy wanted to like show the people back at the office? Oh, look at the setup we got here. And when they
included it in the listing.
When they sent the pictures for the listing, he accidentally included this picture, and it just got put up on Zillow.
That is 1,000% what happened. I think.
Yeah.
That is definitely what I'm getting from this. Oh, because they've been so cautious to not include themselves. There's a mirror out front.
Shout out to that hanging cable.
I think that's the light. I think that's that is an under
the light just falling down.
That is a light fixture that's just like slumping down with just exposed. They didn't even wire it into the wall. They just kept the whole cable there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
this house is full of stuff where someone went, oh, that'd be neat, with no thought to it.
Oh,
more bare.
That is
fucking
just
concrete.
a concrete table.
Yeah,
that is an arts and crafts table. Somebody made that.
But
they were just like, put it in the house.
You see that? It looks like they're sanding it.
They gotta be. They gotta be like, we can't sell this like this.
It's covered in nicotine. Yeah.
Yep. Oh. I do like that curved surface, but again, it's just raw concrete.
It's just raw concrete with
if
the
you
line.
If you drop food on that, it's gone. You may as well drop it on the sidewalk.
when I've introduced this house to people, I've called this the randomly generated house because this house looks like AI made it.
It does. It does.
I mean, why is there a line here? What is this line?
That's such a good question. I can't even answer that.
Also, can I just say 15 out of 50? We're not done yet.
I know, that's terrifying to me. That's
Cuck chair, another cuck chair.
World's least effective ceiling fan.
An awful ceiling fan. And the most uncomfortable looking bed. You want a pillow? No, you don't get a pillow.
With like IKEA special nightstands.
Yep.
Oh.
And the carpet wall.
The carpet wall. How could you forget the carpet wall? You are not getting any inputs on that TV, by the way. Yeah. You are not plugging anything into that television.
Also, no curtains, no blinds on the window on this one-story house, so anyone could just walk up and look in.
Are those recessed like pot lights above the nightstands on the wall?
Oh,
is that what those are?
I don't think they're recessed. They're like.
Yeah, they're like
clip-on.
Like,
yeah.
I would like that if it were for any other space that.
That's where the blinds used to be. You can see the hangers.
There used to be a rod up there. Yeah.
There used to be a rod up there. They just took it down.
Okay. Well, this is the floor looks. It's giving warehouse.
It's a distressing looking floor. You can see where the feet of the cuck chair inhabitants have like scuffed the floor here.
Yep. Oh my goodness. All right.
Because you can see the other scuff marks when people get out of the bed here.
Yep.
So
there are desire paths built in.
People have been sitting in this chair looking at what's been happening there. I would make a case that this is a you-know-what room.
I think you're insane. I think you are.
Okay,
to suggest that to me.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. You can see the environmental storytelling as the blood trail goes to the cursed picture here. Shout out to the outlet in the concrete curved.
USB only, by the way, I think. Is that USB or is that just a singular no ground outlet? That might just be it. Nope.
That's USB, I think.
That's USB. They're running cables through that thing.
Just molded into this god-awful...
They had to bore a channel into that to run these cables through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Mystery objects in between the candles, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's like a TNG prop there. Oh, okay. In my place, I have these are candle holders.
Yes.
Yeah. I have those exact same ones.
Why? What were they? Is it that impressive of a ceiling fan? You need people to know this is in this room. We saw it already.
You got a ceiling fan and you got a square.
You got your own special square that you wake up to every night. Dog. So that was a pet bed earlier, and we do have a dog staircase. Another one of the ceiling fans.
Look at where the bed is in relation to the rest of the room.
I don't know about you, but when I'm putting a bedroom together, the one thing I think to myself is, okay, we got to make sure dead center of the room is where we put this bed.
I can't sleep without my bed log. This is what I mean when I say this house is randomly generated.
It is.
The algorithm placed this here. This is like a Dwarf Fortress bedroom in like adventure mode.
This would be 100% ASCII art, like just a bunch of bees in a square in the middle of the room. That's a bed.
And yeah, like the old lady that lived here, her beloved little chihuahua came up there to get onto the bed with her, you know. But
What?
what is that?
Why log?
Why log?
Why log?
What? Why log?
What?
What are you telling me? You don't have a bedroom log?
I'm not the lady from Twin Peaks. I don't. This is.
When you know when people say when you're sleeping you're sawing logs.
Oh my god.
That's the log.
They took it literally.
That's the log,
the
yeah.
channel from where they've been slowly sawing it in half every night. It does have the weird black line on the wall. Do you think this is the other side of that wall?
I wonder. Hang on. I have a theory.
Okay.
And I don't know how true this is because I don't know how they build houses in America.
Okay.
If you look at the house from the top,
Yeah.
you can see. You see this like
Yeah.
line here?
Yeah.
Did they build an extension? And is that where the original exterior wall used to be?
It could be. I don't know if it makes sense with the geometry. I did think about it.
I don't. Yeah. It might just be a stylistic choice.
An interesting one. A very interesting one. Oh, golly. I can't get over that. Ooh.
Oh. So this is the other side of the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
With the filthy
lit
rug.
Mirror. Very.
And the lit rug. Yeah. And
two
the
lit
ring.
mirrors.
And the giant TV.
That is a real big TV. At least they got a sound bar.
Yeah.
Got a sound bar on it.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Belle. Thank you for hanging out.
Oh yeah, good night. Thank you for stopping by.
The fridge.
The fridge in the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, kind of baller.
Again, I'm wondering, old lady, maybe limited mobility.
Could be. Be. I mean, one floor house. That was what I mentioned earlier with me and my brother in the one floor house, so his wheelchair could get around.
Or maybe that's where the husband is.
It could be. They're pulling a Walt Disney on that man.
she cheaped out on the cryogenic facility and spent it all on bloodstained marble for the living room and futuristic ceiling fans.
Yeah. She had a vision for how she wanted this to be brought into the future, the modern age.
Is that a shower?
That is a shower.
Again, in the bedroom.
That is with what looks to be concrete walls.
With concrete walls, yeah. I feel like when they probably had a bunch of aftermarket stuff done to the house, you know, like they and she's just like, fucking just pour concrete in it. It's fine.
I don't care. I'm not around for much longer. I'll use it.
Crooked ass cabinet, whatever.
I hate that. The doors not aligning is driving me insane.
I mean,
is the toilet behind that little wall nook? It's gotta be, right?
We'll see. Oh.
What in God's name? Why is your floor made out of like
blood?
Healthy alternative fruit roll-ups? What is that?
Look at the mold, and I mean, I like glass bricks, but not like this.
No.
You know?
No. This is ugly.
It's awful, right?
This is bad. And for me, it's like the complete like disconnect in different styles going on here.
Yeah.
You've got black sleek fixtures. You've got lit mirror medicine cabinet.
Yep.
You've got
with a friend on top.
70s McDonald's divider glass wall, and then you've got Trump Tower gold shower with like temporary pit dirt floor on the and you still have the blood streaks.
And you see how open this is. Imagine the mold in this room.
Oh God, Lee.
All right, we're heading outside now.
Yeah. This is how you enter the house from the outside in Dead Island.
You have the ceiling fan on the outside where it can do the most good.
Yep. You've got random singular long light next to pot lights.
I want to ask you, what's the most important thing to have outside?
The most important thing to have outside?
Palm Spring. Yeah. Just keep that in your mind as we go outside. All right. Palm Springs. You've just got the urn. More poured fucking concrete. For the patio.
Great.
No, I can't fault the pool. Pool's fine.
Me neither. I hate that wood on the ceiling. That wood is such a choice.
It's such a choice. Yep.
Uh,
Whatever the fuck this thing is.
This looks like somebody took a chunk of the fucking Alamo.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
It's a shower for when you get out the pool.
True. It's
to wash the chlorine off. No,
Welcome
no
to the ool.
Welcome to the ool. Notice there's no pee in it. Please keep it that way. Yep. Another painted statue. In the most god awful. Wait, another log.
There's another log.
Anyway,
next to my rocking, those honestly, I can't fault those rocking chairs. Those are nice.
Those busted street lamp posts.
Wow.
But what
mirror?
What every backyard needs is the obelisk.
Oh my god. AstroTurf, by the way, a little square of conversation pit AstroTurf.
Yeah, conversation pit AstroTurf, but the obelisk.
Why?
No, this thing, when the sun hits it just right, just kills anyone in front of it. Because
do you think it's melting that light post, and that's why it's bending that way?
It took the head off that one, and that one's just
That is a hazard. This is a point of interest in a video game. You would walk by this and it would mark a little thing on your mini-map.
So whoever lived here had a thing where they would buy statues and just paint them pink. She painted the line.
There's another
pink.
one on the other side of the pool. Yeah.
Oh
gosh.
Oh, we're back inside.
Same bathroom. Oh, they didn't. Wait, that lamp? Is that
plastic
meant to have that texture on, or do they just not take the plastic off?
No, I think they kept the plastic on because it's next to the shower.
Oh, that's such a good point. Yeah. Otherwise, it would have just been soaking in all that moisture.
And you got the cable right where you could trip on it as well. Yep.
Tripping hazard in the bathroom. Nothing better.
Disguised against the bloodstained marble. God, this room is disgusting. So we got more of these. We got the hand chair. To be fair, I think we've seen almost all the house.
Yeah, there can't be too much.
There's just one more thing I want to point out. Ashtray for all the nicotine.
Sorry, hang on. They've had to move that plant so much. Why did they put it dead center in this frame?
Dead center.
I would think you would want to show how wide open
you would want to show
spaces.
You would want to show the beautiful view of Palm Springs with the mountains. Yeah, no, fuck it, plant. Just put the plant there, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Gosh.
I'm trying to look. Oh yeah, here's the gaming room.
Yep. This is the streamer house.
Wait, this is the
garage?
That's a one-sided.
This is the garage. The mirrors are on the other side.
It's a one-sided mirror door.
Oh my god. What? Why? What? I'm in awe. I'm in awe at the sudden complete tone shift. Do you think like her son built this for her?
Oh, her son like keeps his truck here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 2-car garage too. That's big. Orange tree.
Orange tree. Yeah. Very nice. Okay.
Why
is this racism?
This is racism.
This is racism.
This is racism.
Yeah.
We get let's mark it off.
Let's mark it off.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. 100%.
We are distressingly close to a bingo. We just need toilet humor and Hitman gameplay.
Oh goodness. This is rough. That's one of the orange tree too.
Because like I'm not American. I don't have the context, so I wanted to ask: is this racist?
Yes.
Okay.
This is 100% because it's in California too. You know that these are like some kind of money to people still for living in a house like this, for having as much as they do.
Yeah,
and
sure.
they were like, yes. What do I think of when I think of an orange tree?
Yeah. This is the most dystopian part. Welcome to Palm Springs, dickhead. You can never leave.
Yeah, you get it's like that infinite IKEA SCP. You're stuck in here forever.
Welcome to California.
The sprawl.
And you know, do you know what just says it to me is you have the untamed, beautiful, majestic mountains in the background.
Yep.
Beautiful vista. And you're like,
and
you
then
know,
just
a grid of identical looking suburban houses with all these fucking pools.
Not walkable at all. There is no corner store anywhere near this.
Oh no, yeah. I had some friends who used to live in California, and they showed me where they used to live, and I was like, how far is it to get to the store? And they're like, oh, you're not walking it at all. You have to drive. Like,
yeah, you have to use a car. There's no alternative.
This is distressing.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
yeah, this sucks.
this was my this was my ace in the hole.
Yeah, that's bad. That is. It starts as like what looks like a humble, like I said, a King of the Hill house. It's very just one floor, flat, humble, and then as you go, it's just goodness.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The lion outside was pink.
Yeah, the lion outside was pink.
This was the Chekhov's gun of the house.
Yeah, it was a warning. It was a warning. You just forgot about it. I just want to check. Hang on. So that garage door.
Yeah, that is a one-way mirror.
Yeah, but is it the same material as the obelisk?
Oh my God, it is. It's a one-way obelisk. You can see through the other side. They had extra material.
They had extra material. They had extra material. She didn't want to get rid of it. Just make it into a fucking obelisk.
Oh my God. This sucks so bad.
All right, we can go back to one of yours now.
All right, so I have one sidebar. We're not going to look at this whole house. We're going to blaze through this. I really only had one more actual one to look at, but this one, I wanted to give my perspective again as someone on the home search. It is 1056 West Nesquehoning. Is the last tab you got there. This is by all means, like all intents and purposes, a pretty normal house.
It looks normal,
but they're hiding something.
Okay.
And I want to, if you're ever looking to buy a house for yourself, I want to tell you something to look for when you're doing this stuff.
Okay, can I see if I can spot it?
You won't, but you can.
Okay, I'll see if I can spot it. All right.
I can tell you right now, there is a hint in this first picture. It's a pretty hard to see. It's a pretty hard to tell hint, but there is a hint early on. Interesting. Yep, very long staircase leading to the street. This is a house that we actually looked at. And JJ, if you're still here, we're looking at Nesquehoning right now.
This is this is very monochrome interior.
Very. It's a flipper. Definitely flipped this after they bought it.
Yeah, someone flipped the fuck out of this. Yeah.
And it's not bad. It's just bland. It's a rough flip job. It's hard to tell from the pictures, but like the paint on the walls is a little bit slapdash. If you go to the kitchen in the next couple of pictures, a lot of the like fixtures and stuff in the kitchen are like there's a little paint on them from when they got painted over.
Oh yeah.
There's two command hooks on the wall there that just got glued on there forever by the paint. And
yeah, because you know there's a vent that looks like a vent. It looks like it's like covered by the
partially. Yeah, it's just all getting like all of the air is just getting pushed underneath the cabinets. Do you see something here? This is another hint in this image. There's another hint in here.
Is that fridge meant to be there?
That is where the fridge goes.
Wait a minute.
It's weird.
Wait a minute. Is this house sinking? Hang on. Can we see like the outside?
There are I don't think there's any pictures of the outside or of the back. It's only the front. Upstairs, unremarkable.
Whoa, wait, what is that angle? What is that angle? Hang on. I need more proof.
Upstairs, like little, like basically loft space, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Weird that like there's no easy way into that back space.
No.
You just have to kind of climb up and over. Cited as sunken treasure. So you don't see the backyard.
No,
you don't see the backyard, right?
At all.
And you don't see the basement.
No.
The basement of this house,
we
walked in, and it had a wet floor.
Oh,
the floor of the basement, the stone floor of the basement was wet, and there was a weird mildewy smell. And the backyard, this entire property slants forward toward the street. Water runs from the top of the backyard into the house and gets into the basement. and it just stays there. The design of where this house is on this property
it's in like
means that water flows directly at this house.
And it has nowhere to go.
There's nowhere for it to go but into the basement, which has a storm door, or a cell, like a one of those open cellar like basement doors right in the backyard. It can just slide right in there. And we looked at this house, and me and JJ looked at our agent, and he looked at us and just looked us right in the eye and just went, "Nope.
Yeah.
No. You're not getting this house.
No.
You're not getting this house. There is way too much that you would need to do to fix all of those problems. Like these are foundational problems that will
it's literally
ruin this house.
It's literally a foundational issue. Yeah. I feel like this house is 10 or 15 years away from just being condemned.
Yes. So we loved everything above the basement in this house. Like we could work with everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
is it like beautiful, like best house I've ever seen? No, of course
no.
not.
But it's nice enough.
It's a house.
But what really tipped me off was this view out this window.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yep. It's rough. And we went in and it was like it hadn't rained too recently. I think it rained like the day before and it was still wet. And it's like that water has nowhere to go.
It's basically, it's just got air evaporation. That's it. Yeah.
Yep. That's it. So that's the little sidebar of just like this is not a freak house. This is a evil house listing in that they were trying their best to hide this.
Interesting that you say evil house. Do you have another one you want to show, or do you want to pass the ball back to me?
We can, if you don't mind getting to my last. I have one more and it's my last one.
Okay, sure.
And so that would be 24503.
Ooh, look at this.
Very large. This is a almost $20 million, 7-bed, 16 bath.
Holy shit. You know what?
Evergreen, Colorado.
I want to get for a fortnight and not shit in the same bathroom more than once, you know?
Exactly, right? You just got to go ahead. You got to go on a patrol route every time through there. Every day you switch.
Okay.
So big, right? Very
huge.
Large house.
Absolutely
very
huge.
Big front walk.
Yeah.
Let's take a trip.
Luxury car.
Luxury car. There you go.
Right
off the bat.
The car does not come with the fucking house, but
nope. But they really want you to know, like, whoever's in this house now, they're moneyed. Faction leaders base.
Look at that door. I kind of love
the
that.
Spiral. I love
the
it.
Guard
actually.
tower.
Yep. You got a turret up there, you know, just make sure you have an armed guard.
And like a searchlight. All right, okay. This is getting dangerously close to Hitman level, but let's keep going.
I think we're hitting it.
You think we're hitting it? Okay.
Keep going.
Ooh.
Yep.
Like little
gorgeous.
Little play area for the kid. Oh, look at that view.
Gorgeous, right? You're in
Colorado.
The Rockies.
Yeah, Colorado. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Okay. This is like
it's lovely.
You put a fence around this. This is a compound.
Oh, 100%. And that's where. And do you see that little patch of like only watered area of grass in the entire property?
Which is almost kind of like, yeah, you can tell that's not like natural grass, like as a lawn.
Yeah, why even do that?
You've got beautiful nature all around you. What are you doing?
Yeah. You don't need a completely flush green lawn. It's gorgeous.
There's like a little house up there. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that is if this is red team's house we're looking at, that's blue team's over there.
Okay, yeah.
There is a bit of you are staring down the other money in the area.
Okay.
But for the rest of the view, it's not bad. It's really pretty. Here's the front.
This is pretty. Yeah, I like the map compass. Whoa.
They really want to show off that front door. They're really happy with that sun design.
Is that a sun design or is that 007?
It might be a 007.
You know when James Bond like shoots the thing?
Yeah, this could be it. You're looking down the barrel of the gun.
Yeah.
Anyway, very, very tall. Very tall. Lots of dust trapping areas.
Yeah, with a weird swoopy, loopy. What is that? Yeah,
I think it's like a light fixture. It's very like dim LEDs.
I think whoever lives here saw like a bad guy in a James Bond movie and was like, that guy's got it figured out. I want to live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I think we're gonna tick the Hitman box on this one.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah. Impossible to see TV presumably up there. I'm thinking that's a TV.
No, I don't
No,
think
maybe it's not.
No,
I think
that's
it's just
like granite. Yeah.
It is just granite. It is, again,
Is that
so
Maryland?
many nooks.
Is
That is Maryland.
That's Maryland. She's back.
They got Marilyn Monroe in here.
Future bingo card. I need Maryland on there. Yeah. Okay.
We are 2 for 4 out of this, and the only reason the other 2 didn't have it is because they were regular houses. And again, so many spots for dust to collect.
Mm-hmm.
So many spots for dust to collect.
Have we seen a security system yet on this place?
I don't know if we have yet.
Because this looks like the kind of place that has a security system.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've seen one.
No, I don't think we have. To be fair, this place is so remote. I feel like the security system picks you up a mile out. You know?
Yeah. They've got like a sensor running across the road leading up to the house. This place has patrolling guards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's her mugshot.
Big aquarium.
It's like edgy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Back when she was married to Joe DiMaggio, it says it's her legal name ending with DiMaggio up there.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Yep. You have the split aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Again, where it's like you put the bad fish in the left side and the good fish in the right side.
That's the aquarium where if one of the fish dies there, they just stay in there.
Yes. They just leave them there and they become part of the ecosystem. A lot of granite.
I can't bring myself to hate this yet. I mean, it's ostentatious, but it's
the vibe I get from this one is less. It's garish. It is garish, but it's not. I kind of showed my cards early with that first house. It does not come to that level.
No,
but it is a kind of more quiet money where it's like they are letting their money overload their sense of taste a little bit, but not as much as the other one.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't mind it either. A lot of granite here. A lot of granite here.
You didn't need that much granite. That's
a little,
it's
a little excessive.
That's a bit too much. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I like the recessed ceiling though. It makes the room look bigger than it is.
It does, but do you see how hard they have to fight to keep this room lit? Because look at how many pot lights there are in that ceiling.
There's so many lights.
They are desperately fighting.
Yeah.
Yep. And then a gorgeous view outside.
You got the Hitman knives there. Yeah, okay.
Yep. That is a weapon.
I'm gonna mark this now. Hitman house. Yep.
This
All
is
right.
the one.
We just need a toilet humor.
I like trapping the cook in between these islands. That is their work zone. It's like a deconstructed hibachi area.
If you step out of there, you like lose your lunch break.
Yep.
Yeah. That counts.
If you stand in there.
That counts as a break if you leave that.
It's true. And you don't get it back. You don't get it back. Fruit. None of that fruit's getting eaten.
Oh, no. This gets replaced. It's just for show. Yeah.
Yep.
Gourd.
Yep. You gotta have the gourd.
You gotta have the gourd.
Gotta have the gourd.
There's the fine the fine glassware that also doesn't get used.
Least favorite thing about houses like this. I wouldn't call myself a coffee snob. I'm a coffee guy, and like coffee I would consider a hobby for me, but I also am like, make whatever. Good coffee is coffee you enjoy. If you like instant, that's good coffee to you. That's great. They have just a fucking Keurig. You can afford so much, and you just got a regular Keurig back there. It's like, come on, don't you want to ball out a little bit on the coffee setup?
Again, yeah, I guess maybe that's showing that they want to have the trappings of fine taste, but they don't actually have the interest in cultivating fine taste.
Yep.
Because
that's what I'm getting from it.
The one thing you see actually with a lot of these like really rich people places is they have a very utilitarian view, where it's like, I want my place to be like, I want my place to look impressive and be ostentatious, but when you look at the actual components needed for comfortable human life, it can be almost Spartan.
Yes.
I guarantee the person that lives here just views food as fuel.
Yes. It's very hard to picture somebody living as large as this house.
Yeah, like... they have this giant, beautiful kitchen. I bet they eat the same thing for lunch every day.
Yes, 100%. They are very, like, they don't really go out of their way. And it's just...
And the fruit was probably bought for the listing. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. No, that's not normally there.
The estate agent brought this in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
Evil, but gorgeous.
Very evil. That chandelier on the top could kill a man. That is a hitman kill.
That's the accidental kill, yeah. Or you pick up the geode and like hit him with it, yeah.
Yep. If you throw that geode at that fixture, it falls under the table, shatters apart, and kills everybody sitting at the table.
or you like hide an explosive in it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Colorado, 47.
It's so just I can't be that mad at it.
No,
it's
I can't.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. It's my kind of ostentatious. Yeah.
Yes, it's garish, but it's not over the top.
Oh,
we're getting there here. The crystal.
That's magical.
Swan. Yeah, right.
That looks like
pink marble set.
You break that and you're out like $10,000.
Yeah, that is handmade.
Yeah,
that is definitely. You don't just buy that.
They got the nice lens out for this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That deep focus.
Oh, chess.
Is that Marilyn?
No, that's
okay.
It's not Rita Hayworth. That's like, I bet that's like an old movie star or something.
Could be. This room is a little bit out of place with the rest of the house.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like Grandpa's room. Like this is where like you have your father living with you. That's his
That's his paramour up there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Actually, this actually might just be a smoking room.
It might be. You know what? This has the trappings of a smoking room.
There's lots of, you see those vents in the wall? That could be for the smoking room. Yeah.
Yep. This is where the nicotine can get in the wall a little bit. Yep. Compass comes back a little bit. That same kind of design down there.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a lot in here. There is a sitting area in this bathroom.
You can just take a bath and just look at the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of you can see the bed back there for the bedroom.
Yep. Another chandelier, not over the tub.
No, not over the tub. You see, that's where the good taste in interior design comes in. You get the chandelier, you don't put it over the tub.
Yes.
Because that
you
way
want to see it from the tub.
Yeah, and also that way 47 can't kill you with it.
Well, it does have a convenient spot on the ground where you make the target stand so that it falls directly on them.
Of course, yeah. Mm-hmm. More of that design in the shower.
Yep, very large shower.
Very large shower. With
the rain top up there. Mm-hmm.
With the two towels, that's a his and hers shower. You shower together in there. Yeah.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. The different, kind of clashing marbles fighting for the color of the room a little bit.
Yeah, they're overdoing it. I think that they're just overdoing it a little bit too much. Like, if you just rolled back some of this, you would have a very tasteful home here.
Yeah,
100%. They just can't help themselves.
No, they really wanted to go all in on it. Whoa. Same marble flooring continues into here. I think that's a fire table. I think that little slot there is for a gas or electric fire to come from.
Oh.
On the top. Yep.
Tiger.
I can't hate this. Is it over the top and garish? Yes, a little bit, but I can't hate it.
Is that an actual tiger head? It's on a pedestal.
No, too big. They're too small.
Oh, it's like a sculpture, maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be a sculpture of some kind.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was.
Jeez.
Yep. A little tiny kitchenette.
A little kitchenette. Again, you get
again with the Keurig. Again with the Keurig.
You get a nice view out when you're like using the sink. So I think this is used by the inhabitants. This isn't for the help.
This is when you're waking up and you just need to make a cup of coffee or like nuke something from the other night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Very big walk-ins like the other house.
That helmet, very telling. This is you get the guy has like a race car somewhere that he takes out like every couple weeks. Lots of suits. Lots of jackets.
You've got no idea on the race car. You've got no idea.
Am I spoiling myself? Okay.
Yeah, you'll see. There's going to be a picture later where if you hadn't already given this Hitman villain, I would have given it to you then.
Look at those
How many hats do you need lined up like this?
Oh, fuck you, whoever lives here. I know you're a douchebag now. Look at those hats.
This level of space just for hats, one by one next to each other.
Just for hats and jackets with slogans on them.
Yup. So many lights. So many lights. Yup.
Okay, I take it back. A douchebag who wants to be a Bond villain lives here.
Yes. It's fighting itself, this house. It keeps going back and forth between, like, I am money, but I have taste, and I want my money to be my taste. Yep.
Do you think crypto paid for this?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think if I had to guess, this house. Let me go on the Zillow listing. Hang on real quick. This is 24503.
Signed football helmet? Where was that?
Signed football helmet? Really? Go back. Is it in the Jets helmet up there?
Oh, it's a Jets fan.
Yeah.
My dad's a Jets fan.
The Jets are bad most of the time.
Well, they've got a new coach now. They've got Glenn. Is it Glenn? Who was the defensive coordinator for the Lions in this past season. So maybe he can turn them around. We'll see. But
this house was lived in for 20 years, starting in 1998. So this is 98 to 2018 money. It was listed for sale in 19. COVID happened and nobody was buying big ass houses like this, so they took it down in 2020, and it just went back up for sale last September.
Do we have any info on who used to live here?
I don't have that here. I just have when it was bought and for how much.
If this is generational wealth, which it very well might be. Well, no, it has to be. To live somewhere like this is generational wealth. Yeah. I wonder if that portrait is a forebear of whoever lives here, like an old movie star or something.
It could be,
because she looks like a movie star.
My favorite.
Oh my god. Okay, Ash, riddle me this.
Yeah.
How much do you think the monthly payment for this house would be if you were to buy this house and pay the minimum monthly payment?
Oh god. Minimum monthly? I'm gonna say 400k.
Not quite so bad, but still ridiculous.
Okay, yeah.
It is $110,000 a month to live in this house.
If you live in this house, you don't even look at the monthly price tag. You just pay it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That is how, in a good year, that is how much me and my wife combined with, like, pretty decent jobs will make. And we can still barely afford a significantly smaller house. Like a house that is like attached to other houses in a rough neighborhood. Like, this is sickening how expensive this is. Did you see you like the gamer lights?
Yeah.
You like the Ryzen, AMD, and Nvidia going on.
I like the AMD lights. I kind of love the staircase here as well. It looks cool. I like it. The thing is yeah, you look at this and you just kind of realize that the kind of person who lives here is not. I'm not gonna say it's not even the same species as it, but it's not even on the same level as like regular people, right? Who, if you live in a place like this, you have not had to concern yourself with the worries that most people do.
Yeah,
you're gonna be fine either way, you know.
This is rough. This is. Yep. Hey, I won an award though.
I
wanted you to know. I really wanted you to know.
I bet that's like a high school trophy, and the guy's been coasting on that for most of his life.
That was his peak.
Yeah, he peaked in high school. Yeah.
These lights look alien. Yeah, I don't like how they drape like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever he gets into whatever kind of race car. I see a picture of a race car. Whenever he gets in his race car, he's trying to chase the thrill he got from that one night where he was quarterback in like the high school team. You know. Yep.
Ever since then, he's been trying to get right back there, and he just can't.
He was trying to get back to that. He was maybe dreaming of playing for the Jets one day. Okay, well, maybe not the Jets, but maybe playing for a good team one day.
DVD's right. There are a lot of trophies on the left side too, above the.
Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Why have this trophy over here then?
Maybe that's his favorite.
Oh, maybe.
And that was the one. That was from the high school championship.
Oh yeah, you can see him up there as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More fucking granite or marble.
Yep. Oh.
Billiard
table. Really like that.
Mm-hmm. And
not too bad in this corner.
No, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Oh,
There you are.
is that?
Hello,
is
hello,
that,
friends.
is
These are
that?
the Beatles or the Monkees, maybe.
No, that's
actually.
the Monkees. Yeah, it's not the
Yeah.
Beatles.
No, these are the Monkees.
Hey, it's the Monkees. The Beatles are too foreign. You know, you need something homegrown
Yeah.
for America, right? So you get the Monkees instead.
The Monkees are like an American invention, aren't they?
They were very much. I believe they were a response to the Beatles. Yeah.
Yep. I think they were straight up like poached by American record producers to be our Beatles.
And what looks like an armored door here for Agent 47 to try and find the key card for. Yep.
Or you can here's another. We circle right back around to it. I was waiting to get here. We circle right back around to Star Trek.
Okay. I'm just gonna say the other one is more of a fan. I'm gonna say the other one was like an old school TNG fan made this. Whoever made this is a Discovery fan.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to get here because you can tell that the other one was born of somebody who was like, I know everything about it. I have all of these little trinkets. I have my tchotchkes. I've got everything. This is my way of expressing my love for this. This is a guy who, I like Star Trek. I'll get some guy to design my my home theater like Star Trek.
I like Star Trek. I like it when they shoot the lasers in Star Trek.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. I like the ships. It's neat.
I like it when the lady says yum yum in Star Trek. They watched the Section 9 movie in here and loved it. They loved it.
Ooh, Rack, thank you for the stretch and hydrate.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we got the ads anyways. I don't like this carpet. This carpet's horrible.
It's movie theater.
Yeah,
in a bad way.
Yeah. Or like an arcade.
Yeah. They did try. Like, whoever designed this room, and I don't think it was the homeowner, whoever designed this room for him did a good job with what they were working with.
Whoever designed this was told, make a Star Trek room. Because it's like a pastiche of a bunch of different Star Treks. Yes.
They actually look like those chairs. I'm actually going to send you something so I can illustrate what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Do you remember what Kirk wore in the first movie, like the originals, like the motion picture?
Oh, he has like that weird uniform, right?
It's like a onesie kind of almost.
Yeah.
I'm sending it's in your DMs. I think they made these chairs to look like those. I think the whoever got it's got the same badge.
Oh my god.
I think whoever they assigned this understood that much of the assignment, and they were like, "Well, what's your favorite Star Trek?"
Hang on, I got. Yeah, while the ads play out, I've got to show Chad this because that's actually exactly what that is. And again, I'm sure that whenever they made this room, whichever interior designer they just told make a Star Trek room, he just went onto fucking Pinterest or something, and was like.
And he was
he just typed in Star Trek, and
because I've got the ace up my sleeve. When we get back from ads, I can tell chat how I know this guy is just broadly Star Trek, and not specifically like a dedicated fan of any particular thing about it. So,
that's it. That's exactly it. Those are Kirk chairs. It's not a Coke chair. It's a Kirk chair.
That is a Kirk chair. That is 100% a Kirk chair. You can't tell me I'm wrong. That is what they were going for with these. So now that we're back from ads for everybody else, key thing here. They did a motion picture design, 70s movie original series design, or 70s movie badge on the back of the chairs. The wall screens are next generation computers.
Yes.
They would not mix those if they knew what they were doing on a specific level. This is not a mistake that the other guy would make making his house.
Yeah, and also I don't think any other Enterprise had like the bridge swoop, right?
No, that is a next gen swoop.
That's a next gen swoop.
That is a next gen swoop.
However, you see those computers at the back? That's TOS.
Yep. That is TOS.
Those are TOS screens.
This is, like you said, it's a pastiche.
It's a pastiche.
Of just a bunch of, I am vaguely aware of Star Trek. Yep.
But I mean, like this lighting system up here is crazy, right? Because it's clear that like these are like the kind of colored lights that like swish around, right? Like so when you're having your viewing experience, is to add to it. It almost feels like you're in like a Disney ride, like an immersive experience, right?
You feel like you're in Star Tours, like a motion simulator.
Yeah.
I
I feel like this room should like shake around you as something happens, but but yeah, it's just a pastiche of like all different Star Treks.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
Not as much as the other one. If I had to pick between this or bisexually lit Next Generation Enterprise theater room, it's the other one every day.
Yeah, it's like when you look at the two different kinds of fan culture. There's the genuine fan culture and there's the consumptive fan culture. There's the fan culture which is like the homemade costumes and like you know, spending all of your vacation money on like attending conventions, and then there's the fan culture which is look at this piece of merch I bought. This is the latter.
Yes.
I like Star Trek.
Do you know this house to be anything but consumptive?
This is exactly. Oh, that's kind of sick.
And again from the back.
But again, this looks more TNG here. But the carpet just. Again,
the carpet takes so much away from it
because they looked at it and I guess they thought, oh, that looks kind of sci-fi. It's like a space carpet, whatever.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah.
It's got stars on it or something. Kirk is still just hanging out with us.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Let me
get. Again, they like knew what they were doing in the broad sense, but it's the details that get you.
Exactly.
This is where we get it back into the Bond villain kind of shit.
Is this like an actual like coral reef piece?
Yes.
Oh, you just know they killed an area 10 times the size of this to extract this, to put this in this thing, right? Yeah. Every like the area around this got taken out of, bleached as
wasteland.
Fuck. Yeah.
The specimen tube. Locked door for the
oh yeah, it's got the keypad on it.
Yep. For the wine cellar, or for the wine room.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the first time you play this level, you don't get into this room at all. This is a replay room for Hitman. Yeah.
Yep. There is a code on a piece of paper in the ending cutscene, and if you put that code into there, you're in. Yeah.
I kind of like this, but that table also looks diseased.
It does look diseased. It looks like a cancerous mound of flesh. It doesn't look like driftwood.
No. But the rest of this room is kind of beautiful. Although the more I look at it, the more it kind of like throws off my sense of like space.
Yeah, because of that mural on the wall too. That like they're trying to be like, Italy. It's like, I would rather you just kind of not, you know,
another
artificial outdoor space.
Wait, this is indoors. Oh,
this is indoors.
I thought this was outdoors for a second.
Nope. This is a holodeck. This is nothing here. Yep.
Oh, all these plants are fake, right? Like, these are all fake plants, yeah. Now, this looks like Legends of the Hidden Temple ass trees. Looking at these now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You fell for it for a moment. You got into the zone of like, outdoor pool.
When it first hit me, I thought it was like a little like courtyard area outside, but no, this is wow.
I know.
This looks great though.
And then there's the actual outside.
Yeah. Again, with just that beautiful, untamed Colorado wilderness. Like, oh, they really like this pool area. Like 3 times a day. Wait a minute. Go back. There's an area behind the...
Is that ceiling reactive to the time of day? Look at the ceiling in this picture, and then go to the next one.
Wait.
Go to the next one after this.
Stars!
Oh my god. Is it ambient based on the light level? It changes and it becomes a night sky? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay. 2 possibilities. 1, it's a glow-in-the-dark reactive thing.
Yep.
2, that's all electrical bulbs, and you turn it on. You turn on the stars.
Oh my god. It could be fiber optics, yeah.
I think it's fiber optic, yeah.
That's really smart, actually. I think that's really cool.
I kind of love this pool room. As excessive and consumptive as this is, I kind of love it. And also,
I think it defeats its own purpose. I don't know if the end of that sneeze got caught by that mute. Sorry. It is kind of defeats its own purpose by being right next to outside.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Selleck said, if it's like Raptor Baptist said, if it was a hotel, it would be awesome.
Oh, if I was in a hotel that had this room, you would not get me out of here. Yeah.
Yep.
I would look like a raisin because of the humidity, because I would just never leave here. And also, you can do, you can like, I think there's like a little like sheltered area behind the waterfall you can swim into. It looks like that's recessed a bit.
Yeah. That's where you go in and you bring your drink, you cover it up as you go through, and then you just sip it back there.
Whoa. Is that like is that like a time lapse?
I believe it is a reflection from what is the colors inside of it back up on the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Again, just more fucking marble and
this might actually it might be a long exposure. It might be a long exposure. Yeah.
Huh.
Little outdoor seating area in the very large outdoor area. They've got another pool.
Just look at that out there.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's stuff like this where it's like even through all of the garishness, it's just like there is like a god damn if only. You know?
Yeah. But my bugbear personally is I don't like patio heaters like these. Mm-hmm. Just the idea of having a heat source that isn't just like burning a piece of wood just seems so incredibly like wasteful to me.
Agreed, because you're just burning gas for the sake of burning gas.
You're just burning gas to heat up or attempt to heat up, the great outdoors of Colorado. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
And it's gonna get cold out there. It's Colorado. Here we go. Whoa. Could not leave you without another mirror space. Yep. This is what looks to be a barber setup that they would have a barber come out and cut his hair in.
Oh yeah, the barber comes to you here. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Oh, I don't like looking at this. This is like making my eyes hurt.
It's bad.
Oh my god.
It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And the one TV that will just project forever across every mirror. The cluster, the ceiling. Oh,
my chest feels tight looking at this. I need to get out of here.
It is anxiety incarnate.
That's nice.
This is nice. It's fine. It's outdoor.
I guarantee none of these plants are native to Colorado, but this is nice.
No.
Yeah.
Stacks of lily pads. Here we are. This is what I was waiting for. This is what takes it over to Hitman villain for me. This is too much money.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yup. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't tick off race car earlier or like expensive car, luxury car, this is where we would have hit 10 times over.
There were some beautiful cars in here too. God damn. That's the daily driver. That's the car
what he takes with him.
That's what you actually use. Everything else in here, babe, it's an asset. It's a speculative asset.
Yeah. Babe. If we ever need an infusion of cash, we just take one of these and we just sell them.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the worst part, right back to like regular ass office.
With the
regular office
with the cake icing ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is actually in the garage.
It is, because you got the pictures of the cars as well. Yeah.
This feels like blood money. Honestly, that's kind of the vibe I get from some of it too. Another little space in there. Its own fridge. Gorgeous view of the outside.
My vibes say that this is blood money, but I don't know if I can't
prove it.
Yeah.
But that's the garage. That's the garage. You have to drive to your garage.
That's disgusting. That's a disgusting level of... That's vile. Oh my god.
I feel like it's like a mile away from the house. Yep. There it is back there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, look, you have that. Yeah, you have a car to get to your garage.
Yep. Those are guard cars. Those are goon cars.
Oh, those are goon cars. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Holy
That's what
shit.
takes this to Hitman.
I kind of love it, and also I'm kind of like I have like revolt. I have like a sense of revulsion.
Yeah, there's a lot to love and a lot to hate. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got two more I want to show. Do you think we have time for two more?
I could do two more.
Okay. Do you want... which one do I want to open with? You know what, let's do this one. I don't want you to look at where this is. All right, don't look at the...
I will avoid looking where it is. Because I'll look away until you tell me when that's pulled up.
Okay, hang on.
All right.
Okay, look now.
Okay. Ooh. Off market.
Right?
$22,100. As 4-bed, 4-bath.
Basically, when I tell you where this is, it completely recontextualizes everything you see. Okay.
Okay, let's
just bear that in mind. Yeah.
All right.
But this is nice, right?
This is nice.
This is. I mean, look at this.
That's a swamp, a little bit.
Look at. I mean, but look at it though, right?
Garish, but nice.
It's just. I kind of love this personally. It's like you live in a jungle, right? With the statues and the pool and the gate and
this is nice. This is it's garish, but in a way that like I wouldn't go for, but I can tell that this is somebody's jam. That's a wonderful backyard.
That's a wonderful backyard. That's a perfectly manicured lawn. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got this sassy little guy here.
Yep, got marble. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got your Greco-Roman shit.
I'm digging what I'm seeing.
Yeah, but let's go inside, shall we?
Okay.
You've got your statues here. You mix in your Greco-Roman stuff and like your
with some vaguely East Asian imagery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This kind of place Lara Croft villains live in. Yeah. Yeah.
Lara Croft would live it. Yeah. Or like one of the villains.
You've got one of the fucking kings from the biblical story in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got the torso.
The torso. Who could have a home without the torso?
The most surprising thing, once you see this interior, the most surprising thing is that there aren't any animal heads hanging up anywhere when you see this.
Yeah. No, I feel like there's too much religious imagery for them to want that in their house.
Mm-hmm. It's this weird pastiche here of like Christian imagery and like kind of like Asian Orientalism.
Mm-hmm.
In the kind
Can I? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go on. Before you move on to the next picture, I've got something, but keep going.
Mm-hmm. In the kind of way where like a lot of like people in the West were kind of enamored with Eastern mysticism around like the 60s, 70s, you know? Like, you know, when the Beatles had their kind of thing where they went out to India. I feel like this person is a product of that.
Yeah, I agreed. They definitely like tried some drug in a new and foreign outdoor space and had their life completely transformed.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would like to make a case for ghost or demon in this frame.
Okay, where are we looking?
Bottom right off to the table. That is the septagonal ghost of the house we were looking at earlier.
That's the ghost of the dome house.
That's the ghost of the geodesic dome house.
you know,
I'm not being serious. That's what I'm getting from
okay, all right. All right, so we got the view of the outdoor pool here again.
Yep.
More of the outdoor. I mean, because these outdoors are incredible. You know, you got the statue here. You got all these plants, and these are all real plants as well. You know, you imagine how long this takes to water. You got
this is a project.
The long zoom here, like if you.
It's like Doozy said. Imagine the price of a gardener for a spot like this.
Yeah, if you live here, you spend all your time gardening. Yeah. And I'm sure that's by design, right? Like,
oh yeah, this is a retreat.
This is a retreat, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, everything outdoors.
The artifact.
Yeah, everything outdoors has a kind of like patina to it. You know, it's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much they.
Here.
Yeah, you've got you know this kind of corner here where you just put all the Buddha heads here. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Some kind of fruit growing. What looks like in the.
It looks like an orange.
There's bamboo.
Yeah, bamboo. Yeah, because this is the Asian corner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's I'm sure this is well-meaning, but this is the corner of the garden where you go into it and you hear that, you know, like the you know, as you come in. Yeah.
Yeah, they hit a very loud gong that reverberates for a little too long.
More fucking sculptures in here. It's almost tasteful.
Almost. There's a little too much.
There's a little too much.
If they had like stepped it back a bit, this could have been very tasteful. That is just a full statue of some saint in there, I think.
Exactly. Whoever lives here is very religious.
Yes. But then they also have like some Greek, or like you said, Greco-Roman like philosopher.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's like Aristotle or Plato or something like that. Yeah. I'm sure they could not tell you who these pictures are of, like who the statues are depicting. It just fits the theme, you know. And you just look at all this.
More of it. Very, very Christian religious like imagery of the framed photos in the top right.
Is that's from a shark, right?
That is a sawtooth shark or a hammerhead. That is. Maybe I was wrong about this.
Just
guy.
cut off. Yeah. Actually, I take it back. Yeah. No, there's an animal
there you
trophy
have
here.
it.
Yeah.
There you have it. Huh.
And couches that have so many cushions on them, you can't sit on them.
Yep. Yep. No, there is no space for an ass on that couch. That is purely a visuals couch.
With the old lady hat. That's the old lady gardening hat.
Does this entire house count as grandma's hoard? Let's keep going and see if we can answer that question.
Oh, that's looking grandma's hoard to
boy.
me. I'm gonna tick that off. I think
boy.
that counts.
Yep.
That counts.
Oh boy.
We've not had an Egypt room. If we had an Egypt room,
it would be in this house. If there were, I would hope. I don't think there will be, but imagine.
Egypt is probably a bit too pagan for whoever lives here.
It could be. It could be. It doesn't fit the vibe.
You got the crosses. Multiple cross. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
7.
And then
8.
we're looking at a mirror here. Every single one of those wooden frames
7,
on the wall in the mirror, all of those wooden frames have a cross at the top of them, so that's immediately like another 10.
Yeah, there's a lot of crucifixes just in this one picture. Picture of the house. Picture of the house of the TV.
Picture of the house. Picture of the house of the TV. There you have it. We're almost there. We're so close to a bingo.
We just need a security system.
We have like 4 bingos in different spots. Did we get bingo on the bottom?
Oh,
we got bingo on the bottom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Do you not have to go through the middle for bingo?
No, you can get it just as long as it's a straight 5 at any angle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got bingo then.
Yep. So we have 1. Let's see if we can go for more.
More of the outside, because again, you got to showcase the outside, right?
With their own facsimile of a target ball back there, if you know what I'm talking about.
This is the mosquito lagoon.
Yes, this is the yellow fever like breeding ground. This is where you get dengue fever.
It's very sad that Mildred that lives here died of malaria, but
100%. But you know what happened, and you know that it was everybody. Nobody could see it coming.
This beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, this beautiful water feature here.
I'm ready for this to be in like fucking Rhode Island or something. By the way, good night, DVD.
Would you believe me if I told you it's more obscene than that?
I would.
Okay.
I would.
We've got this beautiful gate here. More of the statues, the lawn.
More of the lawn, everything here. Again, oh boy. Okay.
This is that
a little bit of disrepair.
This is that house you were looking at.
Yeah.
It rained once
for
and
real.
this happened.
It got under it. I can't do anything about that. It's over.
Anyway, so when I prepare my breakfast, I want Roman emperors staring at me.
I love having a staring contest with Nero when I am cooking eggs.
And also a picture of the mausoleum that I intend to be buried in after I die.
I think David Lynch lives here. Could be.
Candles that actually look like they've been lit.
True. Are they electric? Who knows?
No, those are real candles by the looks of it.
Good. Okay.
You got.
Okay. No, this really frames up like the 2 different spaces. Yeah.
I tried to zoom in on this to see what this is. It's some kind of document. I think that's a picture of King. That's King Charles II in the corner there. I think.
Are these the Dead Sea Scrolls? I think this is.
That's where they are. Damn. Yeah. Okay, so we got this room again. I like these carpets. Again, it's almost to the point where I look at this and I just go, hell yeah, but it's just a little too much, you know?
It's too much. It's too grandma. It's too...
Anyway.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of crucifixes. That's a lot of crucifixes.
That's a lot of crucifixes and a dragon.
And a dragon.
And a
he
dragon.
Gets a special guest feature there.
It's the Jesus dragon.
Yeah, of course. Don't you know? Oh my gosh.
I like the Jesus face just peeking out like, hey,
I'm hanging out here too. It's did you ever play? Did you ever play Mass Effect Leviathan, the DLC for 3?
Oh no, not for 3.
One of the things you can get. One of the things you can get is you just get a little head that lives in your office on your ship, and that's where she put hers. Is just right above the mantelpiece.
Can I just say we are now at 3 torsos in this house because there's one in the dining room.
Torsos in this house.
That's one torso. That's another torso.
There's too many torsos in this home.
If the person that lived here was less God-fearing, I would say that's incredibly horny, but I don't think there's any sexual component to that.
No, 100%.
There's maybe no
ghosts or demons in this house.
Oh, no, they get dissolved the second they cross the property line. Yeah.
You were saying?
Tripping hazard cables there.
Yep.
You'd love to see it.
Yep. Oh, golly.
Again, it's almost great, though, but it's just too much.
It is. It's just too much. If they dialed everything back by at least half, you'd be cooking here.
Again, like...
TV on the house?
Another TV that has... yeah. I feel like this... Is this in the bedroom? I'm just looking at the floor. That looks like the same floor. I get the feeling. I think this is in the bedroom.
Be.
Yeah.
It could be.
So you can just
go... a long bedroom.
You could just go straight out into your beautiful garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
I'm getting reformed hitman villain. I'm getting like this is a hitman. Like you still have to go and assassinate the owner of this house, but they're like trying to move on from the death, like or from the deeds of their past, and they're covering it all with religion. I'm gonna
say something here which might be controversial.
Okay.
I think whoever lives here and decorated this has taste, but I think they know what they like, and what they like doesn't match up with what everyone else likes. I think they
don't know when to stop.
They have an eye for aesthetics. But this is very much their space, you know. I think if you got this person to decorate a house for someone else, it would look great.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. There's like they can work off of this. There are things to build from here, but it's just too much right now. I like the mystery chest under that one chair. Did you see that?
Yeah, the mystery chest. Yeah. that's where the gun is when the guys come to get you to do that one last job. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, this bathroom.
Yeah.
So much tile.
There's too much. Yeah. And also, you know, I need the Virgin Mary looking at me when I brush my teeth in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And it's looking directly at the toilet.
It's to make sure you don't sin.
Have you ever had a trip to the bathroom where you were just fighting for your life so hard that you resorted to prayer? Because this is the bathroom to do it in.
Help me,
this
Jesus.
is the bathroom to do it in.
Save me, Mary. I've definitely had trips where I've maybe said a couple of Hail Marys to get through it. Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
I've been there. I think you're lying.
There's no shame to it. We've all been there.
Oh,
we're almost at the end.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Not so sure about what that is.
Whoa, this is like a different house.
Yeah.
This is suddenly an entire tone shift in this room.
Mm-hmm. It's 4 beds. Goodness. We've only seen 2 of them.
True. Whoa.
That's where the demon lives.
Did they repurpose a photography stand?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah. You see that?
Oh my god. I need to send you something.
Okay.
Rack Morel from chat just sent me something that I need you to shove in some corner of the stream. Oh god.
Yeah, let me get this on. All right, we're doing a special collab.
Yep.
We're doing a special collab. I want everyone to greet this new guest star onto the stream.
We'd like to welcome everybody's favorite, the head of Jesus Christ has decided to bless us with its presence. Oh gosh.
Beautiful though. I think this is a beautiful place. Right.
Agreed.
Okay, last call.
So
I want you, Flicky, I want you to guess where this is, and Chad, I also want you to guess. I will accept just state. If you could just guess what state this is. It is in the continental United States, yes.
I think the most out there answer that I could give is if this shit was in like Montana. Or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying Montana, Idaho, North Dakota.
These are all hits.
Incredibly wrong.
Where is it?
Insanely wrong. Welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona.
You're fucking kidding me.
We're in the Sonora Desert. This is that house.
They put this in the middle of the desert?
This is in a desert. When you read Dune,
my God,
and they talk about how they use enough water to feed like 100 people every day to keep the trees alive. This is that.
This is a monument to excess.
This is
oh my God.
Someone looked at the water rates for Scottsdale to estimate how much this is. I think the estimate was it's something like $2,000 a year just on the water bill.
Oh my God. I need to show you something that, again, I'm sorry to bring it back to Star Trek, as I so often do. But this is how this feels to look at. There's a frame from one episode of Next Gen where they go to a planet that's been like completely razed except for a perfectly square
I remember that one.
acre section of property.
It's got those little old people living there. Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing. I want you to show chat because this is what I'm seeing looking at this house being in the middle of the desert. It is 100% just nothing surrounding it. This is disgusting. Now you're right. It does completely.
Once you know that this is in Nevada, what is a charming place to live turns into a monument of hubris.
This is a nightmare.
Just that little green spot there, next to that wasteland.
This is the vibe of this house.
That is this house. Yeah, absolutely.
This is terrible. Oh God.
Okay. I think I've got one more.
Let's do it.
I need to change the music. You won't hear it. This is just for chat. Where is it? Here? So we're in Utah.
Okay.
And I want you... Chat will get more of a clue because they'll hear the audio of the music change. I want you to tell me what vibe you get from this place as we go into it.
Okay. I can already tell you that I'm getting some vibe of Harry Potter castle type vibe. Let's see.
So you come up and you see this. And you step inside. You see the...
Ooh, gate.
You come towards it, yep. You go up. You've been invited by the owner of the house. And you step inside, and this is what you see.
Whoa, okay. Oh boy, very, very ornate in the entryway. Okay. Let's see.
You just
this used to be a church.
You think? No, I don't know if it does, because you would need a big like seating area for it.
This could be like the entry lobby sort of space. Let's see.
I feel like whoever built this is probably old-fashioned, maybe from Europe. Like maybe their money's kind of mysterious. You don't quite know where their money came from.
Ooh.
Lots of old...
The big bright red dials are very funny to me. They're so loud against everything else.
Yeah, so you can find them. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
again,
goodness.
You see that balcony looking down on everything? You just know
that
lord
over everybody who's visiting.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You have the visitors here who maybe come here on business, and then like the lord of the house appears up there.
When the Mormons convert a vampire.
And look at this bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting vampire vibes the longer we're here. This is
maybe not water fills this bathtub.
No. Oh my God. Is that a... What is that? Sorry. To the top right of this frame, what?
That's like a balcony.
Internal balcony.
Internal balcony. Yeah, where people appear.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
This is nice.
Nice, actually.
Yeah. This is nice. This is pretty.
Those doorknobs look miserable to use. Just but it's
those ones. Yeah, you have to really grip them.
Old ornate. Yeah, you got, and like, you know, you spin it a little and it doesn't move until you're like most of the way through it. Oh, okay. Let's see. I saw the next picture before when you went to it, and I gotta just...
Well, there's the other indoor balcony. Yeah. I'm gonna say these beams, that's fake wood. That's like a wood veneer.
100%. That has to be fake wood.
To give the illusion
Yeah, that is structurally some kind of like metal beam that has like a laid over like vinyl on it.
Well, yeah, when the master of the house moved here from Romania, he was very he was very clear that he wanted to maintain the decoration of his house back home.
Yes. His Transylvanian sort of expectations of his face.
Beautiful view,
lording over the valley,
looking over the valley. You can see the neighbors there. Like, that's the neighbor's house. I'm gonna because of that, neighborhood eyesore does not fit the surrounding environment.
Does not fit the surrounding environment. That is just a house.
Yeah, that's just a regular house. Yeah.
They've hidden the price here. 463.
Oh yeah. They just said sold. They haven't said for how much.
I'm gonna look at the history and see if we can get a clue.
Eco-friendly
pricing unavailable.
Eco-friendly wood veneer.
Yep. So the property taxes.
Little John lives here.
Let's see real quick. I'm gonna compare this.
Yeah. So this is 4623 South Jupiter Drive, Mill Creek, Utah.
Yep. The property taxes are roughly half of what the other house was. The bigger, more like over the top. So I'm gonna say that we're looking at a $10 million house right now.
I could believe that. 5 beds, 6 baths, but 10,000 square feet. Again, great view of the mountains.
Yep.
God, I wish I lived somewhere that had mountains.
10 million, maybe not so much. If this is a vampire, would that be a case for blood money?
You know what? Just for that, I'm actually gonna mark that counts.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I like how stout that back ceiling gets against the ground.
Well, I mean, it's Utah. It snows in Utah, right? It's probably for the. But also, he's from the mountains of Transylvania. He's probably used to having to, mountain homes, right? Again, beautiful rock.
That's beautiful.
Pool here.
That's beautiful.
With like the sun peeking through.
They really don't want you to notice that hose feeding water into it, though.
Yeah, of course, yeah. There's another particular detail. When I briefly skimmed through this, there was another detail that makes this extra vampire-y.
Yeah. There's no garlic in that thing. There's onions in there, but there's no garlic.
No garlic. No. I mean, the master of the house doesn't like it.
No. He's not a big fan of garlic. Whoa.
I mean, first of all,
I'm pretty sure
incredible
if you
view.
walk up to that, yes.
Yeah.
But if you walk up to that and press E, I think that gives you like a minor stat boost and a blessing for the next 24 hours.
Yeah. Where? Oh, wine cellar.
Oh.
Yeah. With the fake ass Disneyland.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has killed a man with that halberd before, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That has been used as a weapon.
If you try and open that, that swings down to chop at your hands. Yeah, absolutely.
Cellar, just in case you weren't sure.
Yeah, sure. They really want to show that off. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can see the pencil marks
Whoa.
where they fitted the thing. Yeah.
That's not a graceful job there.
No.
Oh boy. This is Flintstones.
It's looking a bit theme park now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you can watch fucking Iron Man on your.
They were okay with popping Iron Man on there. They said everybody knows Iron Man. Disney's not gonna come after us for this one.
What happened was when they spoke to Nosferatu, he was all like, "I care not for your intellectual property law.
I am bored by your
so-called
DMCA.
The DMCA thinks he can challenge me in my domain." Have you seen Nosferatu yet, by the way?
I haven't. I've heard it's really good.
It's a very horny movie in a good way.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. I like Star Trek, so you know that ticks some boxes for me. Star Trek is a very horny franchise. Just a tree. Just the tree.
In my grove back in the old country, I had a tree like this.
My grotto.
Security system.
Security system, yeah.
Security system.
There it is.
So
big server rack for that.
Well, I mean, the Van Helsings keep showing up. That's another bingo.
That is another bingo.
That's another bingo. Yeah, the Van Helsings
really funny.
Keep breaking in. Yeah.
I would love if we hit live, laugh, love in this house.
I mean, look at these drapes. Look at this.
Nice.
Look at this vampire-ass swoop in.
Yeah. I gotta say, I can't hate this house.
No, I can't
Like,
either. That's the thing.
It's like if the last house was not as over the top with it. They had a vision and they're meeting it.
There's another bath.
Yep, there's another angle of the bath.
There's another blood immersion bath.
Yep.
Oh,
I noticed this earlier.
Look at that glasswork.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Man.
They really want to show that off.
Wow.
Yeah. I kind of love this
should.
house. Yeah.
I kind of fuck with it.
There's the Iron
TV?
Maiden. There's the Iron Maiden that he sticks you in. Oh yeah, why is there a TV there?
What? Yeah, you could. I think that would be a spot for if you want to put anything, perhaps a painting or a tapestry or something.
That's the thing.
TV is
when the Count traps you in the Iron Maiden, he doesn't want you to be bored.
Right.
So he puts
he puts on a selection of the Marvel movies until just to keep you, entertained.
Do you like Iron Man 2?
Welcome. I'm going to show you Thor: The Dark World now.
he just likes all the bad Marvel movies. Yeah.
They have a basketball shooter. They got something.
Is that like a ski? Yeah, that's that. It's not skee ball. That's something else, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shoot the baskets from back, like they're little plastic balls. Yeah.
You got. You know what? I want to lift, but also I want to rep my vampire decor.
Yep. And be sure not to get it on the carpet. You got to get those pads down.
Get the pads down. Yep.
Table prefab. These are giving VR chat.
Okay. Whoever took the photo of here also really wanted to show off there's a TV in the room, but they didn't want to take two photos, so they just moved the mirror to show off the TV.
Yep. Good on you, PCMLS. Whoever took this picture from you guys, they said, I want to show that off.
Yep. Beautiful.
Do you think this house is 10,001 square feet, so they can technically say it's over 10,000 square feet?
I think that's exactly why. Yeah. I think they went out to like the back lot, like the backyard, and they moved a fence post out to increase like the area. Yeah, it's over 10,000. Yeah, this is the other vampire detail.
You're spying on your neighbors to see their habits and to know when you can sneak in to get their blood.
It's that, or it's when like the hapless lawyer or like property agent comes up and he's like at the gate. The master of the house looks at him through that, right?
Yeah,
and then the gate ominously swings open on its own.
Yeah, there is an assigned familiar in this corner.
That's where Count Olaf killed the Baudelaire parents.
Oh god! But you gotta have the carpet. Have the carpet.
I mean, it's nice on your feet, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's cozy. You don't always want to be wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Nice wicker kind of furniture out here. Nice, not bad. I like this.
I'm guessing is this a kind of fabric? Because I live in Britain, we don't do this kind of outdoor furniture. Is this fabric?
This is all giving outdoor safe fabric. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if it gets rained on, it's not going to get like rotten or.
You don't want it to stay out there for too long, but I think it can get rained on every now and then.
Okay.
You would bring it in if it was looking like it was going to rain for a while.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I see. There's that water feature again. I can just look at mountains.
It's nice.
Trees.
Utah's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. Again, the actually, I don't like that there's a storm door on that one in front of the regular door.
Oh, you think it kind of ruins the illusion?
Yeah, I pick one or the other.
I think the Count fought hard to not have a storm door, and they were like, Count, you're gonna get water damage. Right.
Yeah, there's gonna be water intrusion. You don't want water intrusion through there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you're in with the forces of darkness. It's great. You can turn into a bat or a pack of dogs, but
water is gonna be your greatest enemy as a
water is gonna be your issue. Yeah,
I know Van Helsings are nothing.
I know you can't cross running water, so we need to proof the house.
Whoa. What?
I have no idea.
An elevator?
It's an elevator.
Oh my god.
This looks nice.
Okay.
This is fine.
This does look nice.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Interesting spot for that. TV is in a spot where you put when you don't have any other TV or any others, like nowhere else for it to go. There's that's the Grandmaster Vampire in that urn.
with his that's the original Mona Lisa, the one in the Louvre.
That is the Mona Lisa. Yeah.
But you know what else? He also loves steampunk.
He saw, you know what? He saw like that. What was that one Peter Jackson movie with the like cities on like wheels?
Oh, Mortal Engines.
Yes, he saw Mortal Engines and he was like, "I like that. Put that in my house. I need some of that."
No, when the guy came in and he's like in the movie theater, he's like, "Have you seen Wild Wild West?"
Yeah. Very out of place in that one spot.
Sorry, he's a vampire, so it'd be Wild Wild West.
Wild West with Will Smith.
Will Smith. Okay, so I'm guessing that American flag, is that the Utah flag there, maybe?
Yes, Utah has a very boring flag.
Yeah, okay.
It is a classic blue seal on blue flag.
That facade is a little Flintstones-esque. I see what you mean.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Good night, Mac Nexus. Thank you for hanging out.
Oh, good night.
I can't be. It really doesn't fit.
The homeowners association, the HOA saw that and were just like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
It looks like somebody. You ever seen that like meme of like the giant Homer Simpson being like, "Add Butterfinger to Orlando"? This looks like if he like picked up like a chunk of Universal Studios and just placed it in Utah.
or it's like a family movie and you got the kids are biking home and that's the scary house they don't go into. Yeah. You know, they stop on their bikes and look at it and it's like ominous. Yeah, that's the creepy house.
Lightning like crashes behind it even though it's the middle of a clear day.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the wind picks up and there's leaves despite the fact it's like spring. Yeah, absolutely. Look at it light up though. Oh my god.
It's gorgeous. I can't be too mad at it.
It's gorgeous, but it's also a vampire house.
It is 100% a vampire house. There have been people completely drained of their blood in this house.
Conifer, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I can't be mad at this. I think this might be my favorite.
And the thing is when I looked this up, like people were talking about this, right? But they were just talking about how much they liked the house. The word vampire never came up.
That's they would be the first to go.
And the thing is like, as soon as I saw this entrance hallway, I'm like, a vampire lives here, right? Yeah.
They would be the hapless neighbors who live next door and are like, oh, you know, they're a little reclusive, but they're nice enough.
Dr. Acula lives up there. Yeah, he's a pillar of the community. Yeah.
I see him when I'm going for groceries late at night. Usually, he's not I don't really see him on during the day. He must be at work.
He's a bit of a he's a bit of a night owl. What else? I don't think I've got anything. I think that's what I'm finishing. That's the obelisk. That's the.
We got ourselves two bingos. Two bingos is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, there is this house, which looks like it was generated. Fuck? Yeah, we'll just speed through this one. This looks like it was generated by an algorithm.
Oh my god!
It's disgusting.
Oh,
my favorite.
Just pipe. What the fuck?
It's just the pipe.
This house needed to have an ADA thing added to it. That's what that is on the side. They needed a ramp.
There's only 25 pictures. I might just speed through this because I want to see it.
Let's go through it.
Yeah.
Scully, you're not gonna believe this.
Is that a concert stage?
I think that's gotta be a stage.
Eco-friendly.
What the fuck? This barn.
This is Montana. Okay, right.
Okay, this is a Montana house. This would be in the middle of nowhere. I don't. Okay. Whoa. What the fuck?
Okay. This picture was like, this is going in the list.
You know what this looks like? This looks like if you extrapolated like the Mythbusters warehouse into a place of living.
Conifer, it's interesting you bring up missile silos. You would be surprised at the number of missile silos on Zillow.
Yeah, no, 100%, especially in Montana.
There's a bunch of missile silos, and they all look like they're nightmares to live in.
Whoa! Oh, they had some kind of vision.
I might have to look at the vampire house after this, just as like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Room in. Okay, is this a cult thing? Do you think?
It might be,
or like a survivalist thing.
It could be both, honestly. I feel like that chair
There's
placed
so
in
much
front of that little punching bag.
There's so
That
much...
is so much. You know what? It's all cans. It's all recyclables. Does Montana pay you for your recyclables? Hang on, Montana recyclable
good
recycling
point.
credit.
Yeah, good point.
Hang on, Montana can recycling. I don't know that they do actually. That's bizarre.
Wait, there's a lot of music stuff in here.
There is a lot of music. This is a workshop of some kind. This is
Amps?
definitely. You know what this could be? I'm getting. It's crystallizing in my mind. I think I know what we're looking at.
Christian?
No, but it could be. It could be a facet. I think we're looking at a creative.
Like a commune?
Like commune. This is a commune of creatives.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Looks like a different house. This looks like a completely different home.
I mean, we saw these windows from the outside.
Yep.
With the ping pong table and the...
This is so much.
And
that is
this
treacherous.
This house is exhausting to look at.
Got shades of the geodesic dome.
Whoa! It's the bath pod. Fine.
Yeah, this is you know your starship living quarters.
The random refrigerator box.
Appliances.
Yeah.
This looks fake. This looks fake.
Two clocks. Well, that's an office desk.
Yeah.
Those clocks are different times, so that's what you have to tell times internationally.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Mops.
And a kitchenette.
What are those little red rounds on the ground, huh?
Paint cans? No.
No,
I couldn't tell you.
They gotta be something. Yeah.
This is only 3 beds and 3 baths, by the way.
Bizarre.
Oh, warehouse.
Bizarre.
Warehouse sliding doors.
This is the second kitchen space.
Oh, it could have been a thermometer.
There's the house in the mirror. This is the barn.
Oh, this is the barn.
Through the window. We're looking at the barn right now.
Oh, yeah, you can see the curved roof. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the barn is this space. What the fuck? This has to be a commune situation. This is an off-grid commune house.
But is that a slide?
No, that is a pipe. That might be sewage. That might be where they have their tank down there.
But it doesn't go. Is that going into the ground, or is that like?
It is, because you can see that there's a little square of ground there.
You don't normally have a pipe that big for sewage, though, do you?
You don't. But is there anything that you would expect in the layout of this house?
Oh, I mean, it's there. It's a body chute, I guess, but.
Right.
All right. I need to look.
Yeah,
at
we just need to get ourselves a nice little palate cleanser back with Dr. Acula's
Dr. Acula's Utah home. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this was a lot of fun, Flicky. Thank you for joining me for this.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on. We've been talking about doing this for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is so good. If anybody who's watching from my end, and if you haven't followed Ash, please follow Ash. Ash is so great.
Likewise, any of my people, if you don't follow Flicky already, Flicky is a quality streamer. What are you doing at the moment? Because I know you usually do variety stuff. What are you doing at the moment?
So we're picking Mother 3 back up soon. We haven't finished it yet. We're in about the home stretch, and by home stretch I mean the back half of that game. We're into chapter 7 of 8, which is like basically half of the game.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot. We just finished Halo 3. We're working through all of the Halo games. I'm playing some Pokemon Stadium randomizers. I'm doing a bunch of stuff.
Are you doing all of the Halo games? Because I didn't
We're
play
doing through 4.
Yeah, I didn't play past Reach. So
I don't really blame you. 4 is about where I would naturally stop. But I still have some Peggle dinners left to go. I have challenge levels from a really insane Peggle mod. And I also have the post game for Celeste coming up.
There's a camera on the inside here.
This is part of the security system.
That's so the victim.
You are being monitored everywhere.
That's so the victims can't get out. Yeah.
Yep. They will know. They will know before you even know that you're on your way out.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I'm at the moment I'm working through the Yakuza game still. Pirate Yakuza just came out, so that's next on the docket. I do have soon. It was going to be for March, but that's not really working out now. I am going to do a month of Indiana Jones games.
Ooh. Does this
Uh,
include the newest one?
it does include the newest one,
Hell yes.
which I'll confess now, I played in my own time off stream. That game kicks copious amounts of ass, so I really want to
I've
stream
heard
it.
it looks really
it's
true
great.
to form for Indiana Jones.
It's really true to form. It's definitely got some jank to it, and it really shows its budget in some ways. Like, Machine Head games are really weird in that they can make a game that looks really expensive but really cheap at the same time. And I can't really demonstrate that aside from just pointing at stuff that happens. It's like they have really high quality models, but like sometimes in certain cutscenes, Indy just looks dead behind the eyes. It's really strange.
Right, they just didn't quite animate it in line with the fidelity of the model.
My thought is that they had to rework the story at some point, and they didn't have enough time to redo the cutscenes. There's a cutscene where Indy falls through a hole in the floor, and they didn't have a hole in the floor, so his model just zoops down off the bottom of the screen, and he's like, he doesn't facially react to it, he just falls. And to me, that was just
cartoon shit.
Yeah, to me, it's just like, we got a month to ship this fucking game. We just need something. Like, I'm sure there was probably
get it out there.
There was probably a level between him in that spot and then getting to where he needed to, and they're just like, we cut it. We need something here.
Yeah.
Right.
He needs to get from point A to point B. Make it happen.
He just falls down a hole that the camera can't see. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. It's stuff like that, right? It's just like Machine Head, what are you doing? But yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be the Sierra games. I think I've got the Lego Indiana Jones as well. Like, there's a lot of Indiana Jones.
Lego
games,
Indiana
right?
Jones is great.
I've never played a single Lego game. So
really, okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna love it. Do you know the shtick of their cutscenes?
it's just the regular movie moments, but
Everything
Lego.
is pantomime.
Yeah.
So I think they did that in Indiana Jones. I don't think they were doing voice cutscenes yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, if you've seen the movie, you're just watching a bunch of like mumble speak performances of the plot of it, and it's really charming.
Is it better than Crystal Skull? Can I make maybe a controversial statement here?
Make it.
As much as I don't think Crystal Skull is a good movie, I don't think it's as bad as people said it was.
Yeah, I can see an argument for that.
I don't think it's as bad as we told ourselves it was. It's not great, but it's not as terrible as nerds said it was.
Speak your truth. Die on that hill.
I don't think people gave it the chance that it really deserved. I'm not going to say it's the misunderstood Indiana Jones movie, because it's not. It just doesn't really fit. But I did watch Dial of Destiny as well, like the newest one.
Yeah.
Which was also okay. It was all right.
That's what I heard about it.
It was
you know how I
okay.
know? It's because nobody really talked about it.
No, yeah, that's the thing. It came out and people went, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's all right. The most notable thing about it is because Harrison Ford is like 100 years old. The movie has like 10 car chases in it because he can sit down for those. Like, there's a couple of times he runs, and there's a couple of times he runs and it's a stunt actor.
Does a little old man shuffle.
Yeah, he like shuffles quickly, but most of his action scenes he sat in a car. Because he's like Harrison Ford. He's like 95 years old. Like, he's really old. He can't be doing this shit anymore. You know?
No, he's been in one too many helicopter crashes. He's just gonna call it there.
You know, he spends all of his time just showing up to like nerd conventions and just clearly not wanting to be there. What? They made a video game about me? Yeah, whatever. Where's my check?
Yeah, here's my likeness. Take it.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun.
Same. I had a great time.
Yeah. Let's just see. We're gonna rate out who have we got.
Looking forward to it. Who we doing?
Who we got? We got any Team Fluffy folks?
Let's see here. No one I'm seeing.
No, I'm not seeing any. You know
Dealer's
what?
choice.
Yeah. Gremlin is playing Pokemon Emerald, which is a Pokemon that I know a lot of people like. She's a very good streamer, RPG streamer. And yeah, she does good stuff. So please show her some love.
My ass is on button.
And yeah. Thank you very much for showing up. It was great to see a lot of new names. Good to get over 500. And yeah, please be good to each other.
Congratulations on that again. And everybody in chat and yourself, I hope you have a great night.
We just read
And
it
we're
out.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Silica.